2 nights in a row, I guess. Fucked up. How you guys doing? Fucked it up 2 nights in a row. Fucking bullshit. Okay, let Smiley in. What's up, Smiley? I fucked up the beginning again today. I don't even think I've done the intro yet. I just fucking looked up and went, oh man, it's fucked up. 2 nights in a row. What's up, Smiley? How you doing, brother? Turn this phone.
I'm doing well, man. I was just trying to get chat up, but it was not working, so I'll try here.
Oh, I gotta say hello. I actually have to kick it off now. I think. Yeah. So you couldn't say nothing? Did you try to say something in chat? Somebody told me either me or a mod, but if you couldn't say anything, then it has to be me.
It just said something went wrong is all.
Yeah. I guess I had to kick it off.
Let's see what I can do here.
It's working now. It's working now. Throw this over there. I had to go back, fix the title and everything. I fucking couple fucking clicks into it. I don't know if fucking I dropped something on the keyboard, but I hit enter and all fucked up. All right. What's it say? Doesn't say anything. I can fix that real quick. Things out good for you now. Just partially. So how was your day, brother?
My day was good, man. I was just fucking working on chat there. I mute it because otherwise it pops up double echoed. But my day was good, man. I was at the barn early and had my mom over for dinner and my grandson. So that was a good day. How about you?
Pretty good day. Not bad at all. Definitely had worse. Definitely had worse. No complaints. No complaints, I guess.
All good.
I can't wait. I've got fucking spring fever like a fucking crazy man. I can't wait for spring.
I bet. Me neither, but I'm not out there shoveling.
I think that
it's fucking cold either.
I think that just probably everybody though. It's probably more intensified with the bullshit that's going on, COVID or whatever. I hate to even say the word, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But I think cabin fever is even the worst because of it this year. Not just for myself, but for other people as well.
Yeah, see, well, the technical cabin fever, isn't that like a lack of vitamin D or whatever? Don't they? Isn't that why they have
contributes
those,
to it?
Yeah, they have them sun lamps in people's houses and shit, so they don't get cabin fever.
That's got a lot to do with it, but it's more or less just being locked up and not going anywhere for a long period of time. You know what I mean? Not actually dealing with people on a one-to-one basis. It gets.
Where I was going with that, Ego, is we're under a sun lamp every fucking day, right? So every time you're in your room, you're under the sun lamp. So,
do you think you get vitamin D from these lights?
I would imagine so. I guess I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but it would be my hypothesis that you are. Yeah, I think that's why all growers are like easygoing and you know what I mean. You don't meet too many of them. They're all high-strung, pissed off people all the time.
Just contribute that to the cannabis, but I'm sure you're right.
That shit muted.
And you. Your mic's on tonight, man. I fucking hear you clear as a bell tonight. I like those
Yeah.
nights.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Magic. Get one twisted up here.
I know I smoked after we were bullshitting earlier, man. I sat there and smoked a fucking there we go. Bringing up my chat again. I sat there. I smoked one while I was talking to you, and I rolled one while I was another one while we were talking. I'll be damned if I fucking didn't sit here and fuck around after we got off. I was like, man, I should have sat here and fucking talked to him until the fucking this joint was gone, because I'm gonna sit here and finish this fucking joint now. I almost just went live. I was like, shit, man, I might as well just fire it up now, man. I'm in the mood. I'm in the mood now. Fuck.
In the mood.
Oh, shit.
That's funny.
Cheers, Bingus. It's funny. Lexi Lex has a rolling favorite list of folks on the chat. And of course, Smiley. Of course, Smiley's at the top of the list for sure. But she has another favorite that's quickly sneaking up her list, and I was surprised. She's like, you know, who's one of my favorites lately? And I'm like, who's that? She's like, you know, Bingus. I like it when Bingus is on. You know, I like it too. I like Bingus too, but it just hit me. I was like, thinking to myself, and it might be the dad thing. Might be just because we look alike because of the bald thing. She's like, you know, I'm comfortable with that guy. He reminds me of somebody I love. Bingus is all right.
Sounds like a good commercial right there. Bingus is all right.
He says, "Oh, shucks." That's one term you don't hear anymore. And that was one of my favorite terms from. I still use it occasionally when I'm trying to be cute, I guess. Is the Little Rascals? Remember that? Oh, shucks.
Yeah.
I believe it was. It wasn't Alfalfa that said it, but who was the one?
Buckwheat, wasn't
he was
it?
pretty much
not buckwheat either. It was you couldn't understand buckwheat.
Oh, no, it was the lead one, like the short guy.
That was oh, yeah, it was the short little round one.
Yeah, that's funny that we're both thinking of him in the same way. The short little round one, yeah, I can remember his name, but that's the way I was thinking of him too. Was a little short round one. I didn't want to say it, but that's the way I was remembering.
Well, you sure know how to get a guy to come up. I'll tell you.
Yeah, no shit.
How you guys doing?
Good, man.
Tell your daughter thank you very much. I was, dude, trying to make me cry in the chat room. Yeah, man.
It's true though. It's true. She was giving you props, man. She likes definitely a Bingus fan. That's for sure.
As it's not universal, I know, but I think it must be the haircut, Eagle. It must be. So no guest tonight.
Well, there was supposed to be a guest, and I did my normal confirmation. I usually do a confirmation the day of, and then if I get the yeah, hell yeah, you know what I mean, I go out and throw out the advertisement for the night, because I've got that final confirmation, and so I got hell yeah. Well, I didn't get hell yeah. I got be there or be square. And I was like, yeah, that's confirmation. We'll go with that. And I threw out the link and all that, and nothing. Actually, you know what's funny is, like, I will pull back the fucking link. Like tonight, I did it. I swear to you, I threw the link out as soon as communication was out, and it was never seen all day long. Even 11:30, never seen. 11:45, never seen. 11:50, never seen. I pull up the chat, unsend. Pull back that invitation, bummed. Sorry. Hopefully we can do this another time. But yeah, I don't leave the number out there. If you don't jump on that, you don't, I pull that fucker right back. Yeah, you're not gonna come
lose,
storming
man.
in.
Snooze, you lose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it happens. Who knows? Who's the judge? Something could have happened between here and there. That's why I said maybe another day. I'm always optimistic and I give second chances, but yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many variables in so many people's lives. You have no clue really what's going on, especially with this kind of stuff. I mean, we like to jump to conclusions because they affect our lives, right? But he may have had a heart attack and died. You never know. You know what I mean? You never know what's happening.
You're exactly right, Bingus. We are so quick to, jump on a response without taking in consideration of what may be actually happening. And then to take matters worse to another level on that, you throw in these DMs that are friggin' lifeless.
Yeah.
And it can stir the pot even further if we, I actually learned that from another chat room or chat, basically. And it was, we were talking, and I never really realized how double-sided text could be until somebody pointed out, like, hey, you should really try putting emojis at the end of that shit, and so you can kind of sway which way it's being perceived.
Oh boy.
How you doing today? Smiley face, instead of how you doing? Fuck you. You know what I mean? It can. So now I probably overdo the emojis nowadays when I'm texting.
I've had I really had a problem with this 2D texting with a person that was pretty important to me, and they decided not to talk to me for like 6 months, until the sting of it evidently kind of hit to the bone. And it was really just, I had no intention to type it the way that it came out. You know what I mean? And here's the other thing, voice to text. Oh shit. Be careful there, which is what I was doing, by the way. But, it's kind of the world we live in, and people jump to conclusions. I'll be honest. I used to have I still do, have a problem with road rage. All right. People just yesterday headed out. It's, slush and muck and grup out there right now. And there's some guy going like 15 miles an hour in a big van in front of me. Right. And I immediately start to get hot under the collar, and all the, every cuss word, it all starts to boil up. And then I'm thinking, hang on a second. So I go around and I look in the van. It's full of shit, packages and stuff. Then I look at the guy and he's just like, I'm thinking, that guy's having a bad day. You know what I mean? I can just tell, right? But the road rage the road rage Bingus was quickly put to bed. But yeah, I think I need to do that more often. Consider what's going on, instead of jumping to conclusions.
It's too easy to do.
It is. So I went around and sprayed snow and slush all over his windshield and carried on my day. Yeah.
So I seen Slurhow had some Bingus mile growing in his garden.
Really?
He's a fine, standing member in the community, in our community. He's been on the show, but yeah, I've seen him right alongside the jelly bean.
Nice. See, that's a tester right there to see if these S1 beans really do have some consistency. I'm a little nervous, to be honest. Same with the Blue Mile. Now with what I got going for Smiley, that's a proven deal. Do you guys live pretty close together, or Smiley and Eagle?
No, I'm like
about
I'm
an
like
hour and a half.
I'm mid palm, and he's way up on the knuckles.
I see. You're on the hard catch. Do the hand thing, right? But we'll see.
It's funny, once you move this far up, Bingus, nothing's really that far because everything's far away. So like I'm like, yeah, hour and a half. Yeah, that's fucking everything's hour and a half. So yeah, it's at least with me at Leadfoot in it anyway. We may clash there, Bingus. We get along online. We look a lot alike, but with my speed and ass and your road rage, we may clash on the road. I'm definitely a lead footer.
Oh, no, not anymore. I've been there. Since my heart surgery, things have really changed a lot. Dude, I keep saying that, but it's been like 6 years ago. It's been changed for quite a while, But the clones, I want to get when I do the clone deliveries with the Peagles, I want a really good root mass, and I want them really like a little mini, like bonsai almost, so that it's guaranteed to make the journey. Plus, I want the weather to kind of clear up a little bit. But dude, as soon as I saw your garden, Smiley, something in my mind said, and I thought about it. I thought, maybe. I said, fuck yeah, do it, man. Send them a message, because I really want to see that star shine with all because you have so many strains, right? And it's like, I'm thinking, God, all right, this would be a really good opportunity to see how it stacks up. I mean, how it competes with other girls. Yeah. And that was kind of what's on my mind anyway. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I'm looking forward to it. It'll be interesting.
I get weird ideas and compulsions, but I also like keep doing the things that make you happy. Dude, I've really got that written down now. I've been saying that to people. That's a good motto to live by.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep doing things that make you happy.
I don't know if that's going to work for an addict, though. Might not be such a good motto if.
Well, are they really happy?
Yeah, I don't know.
Who's that?
In the moment, I guess.
Yeah, I'd question that. I've been to rehab. I don't know about you guys, but I had a opioid dependency after one of my neck surgeries. And I ran out of the medication and went fucking up the wall, and ended up in a rehab for a little bit. got educated, haven't touched anything like that since. I actually puked with my heart surgery when they tried to give me opioids. I puked them out. So I don't know if it was a subconscious, like, fuck this, no more of that, But nowadays it's not opioids. You get this, with that Chinese fentanyl. Fuck. It's like 10 times as addictive, I've heard. So
I've lost some friends the last few years to that fucking fentanyl.
dude, I've had some really close. Just, dude, it destroys lives. It's the thing is I think we've been at war with China for years, and the fentanyl was a good way to just take out a whole country. I mean a good portion of it. I mean, it's like the people that are off it now. It's like, I tell you, you guys are casualties of war. You're not. I mean, you didn't just walk in. Go ahead.
I think fentanyl itself is a casualty of the cannabis war, to be honest with you, the war on drugs. Black market focused so long on cannabis, and with the legalization and us pushing it forward, it's obvious it took a lot of money out of a lot of black markets pockets. You know what I mean? And just like any other business, them markets supplemented with something. And unfortunately, they turned to other drugs such as that and started pushing other stuff to make ends meet. And so I think, the rise of the fentanyl and stuff like that is a push from them to kind of save their pockets a little bit. You know what I mean? I really believe that's where the purge is from that stuff is coming from.
Way worse than standard opioids. And it wasn't a problem. I mean, it was a problem, but I just got scared getting off of it and just checked myself into rehab to, because I never experienced anything like that. It was like, what the fuck is this? My skin's crawling, and I lost a bunch of weight, and I was just totally, what I'm what I understand now is it's far worse than what I went through. I mean, it's very hard to get off. Uh, I didn't have that much trouble, really. I think in about 4 days I was done, and I'm a stubborn dude. I mean, once I say no, that's it. Like cigarettes, in 2012 I quit smoking cigarettes because I watched a video of the guys that put the neon light over the cigarettes and it started glowing with all the different chemicals and shit. I was like, what the fuck? And that was it. And that was harder than opioids. And I had to actually put a rubber band on my wrist and use pain therapy, because I kept the cigarettes with me just to see, I mean, and so every time I thought of having a cigarette, I'd snap myself on the wrist. I'll tell you what, you think, it's kind of, after a day or two of that, fuck, man, it hurts. And if you have the willpower to do it, if you're a masochist like me, you know what I mean?
But after a day or two when it hurts, you're like, fuck that, I'm just gonna have a cigarette.
It worked for me, man. So I just threw my cigarettes away, and I haven't. I get stubborn that way. I don't know. Anyway,
that's what it really
is. Johnny.
How you doing, Binkus? When you were talking about that kind of made me want to jump on and say, holy shit. After your neck operation, you had the problem with the opioids. And I'm thinking about, well, I am getting a neck operation. But my plan of action is I wanted to get RSO or something of that nature, to do that,
it helps. I don't know. I know that the gel caps that I have are really high CBD, and I don't really recommend them to everybody anymore because I've had a couple people not have a favorable experience. They're very strong, but when it comes to that type of thing, especially opioids, you're used to being fucking zoned out, and it's a great replacement. It helps rebalance. Um,
Well, I won't even take opioids.
I,
Even through even through the pain that I've been through, the doctors, they asked me, how come you're not taking opioids or some kind of pain medicine? And I just say, well, I do breathing exercises.
you do that, huh? You do the Iceman technique.
Breathing exercises.
Nice. I can't take them, man. I puked out. I had fucking open heart surgery, man, and they couldn't. I was in a lot of pain, and all I could manage to keep down was Tylenol. And
Wow.
yeah, so 4 days of. It takes about 4 days for things to start easing off when when you're cut open like a fish.
Yeah, right. Gutted, just like a fish.
It's
Exactly.
Fortunately, I didn't spend a lot of time thinking about it because I probably would have never done it, and I wouldn't be alive right now. Somebody asked,
Well, we're
"What was
glad
the
you did.
Huh?
We're glad you did. Good to meet you.
Good to see you, Johnny boy. I tell you what, man, you guys are a blessing to mankind. The video on somebody asked in the chat about the video. I don't know. It was about. God, I'm trying to think what I typed in to see it, but there's chemicals in the cigarette. If you put a black light over it, your cigarettes glow. And they did one with like regular tobacco, right? And then I used to smoke parliaments, the strong ones.
Oof.
Yeah. And I took my parliament, put it under the black light, and went, "What the fuck?" And that was kind of it.
You ever do that at a hotel room? You probably wouldn't sleep in the bed either, Dingus.
Dude, I'm probably glad I haven't done that. Yeah, you can see all kinds of shit there, right?
Yeah.
On the walls and everything, probably. God.
Dude, the worst
blood stain marks.
Yeah, the worst I ever had at a hotel room. This goes years and years back, but basically got the room and fucking it was with my ex, but she like always had this thing to check the sheets, like, so she peels the blankets back all the way back on the fucking hotel bed, and it was about, I don't know, where your waist would be in the bed, pretty much waist down. It looked like somebody shaved fucking Sasquatch in there, dude. There was so goddamn many fingers. It was the grossest fucking thing. And you would have climbed right in it, you know what I mean? Not thinking, just climbed right in it. Ooh, these sheets are soft. Fuck. Like, gross as fuck, man.
Oh man. Yeah, that's oh yeah. Ooh. Yeah.
There's germs.
That was horrible. The horrible story, Smiley.
There's germs everywhere. That's what makes me laugh about this pandemic. It's this is really honestly the first year in a long time that I haven't had some kind of a sniffle of some sort. But I usually get over them in like 3 days. I end up coughing up all the excess cannabis particles in my lungs. It's actually good for me. It cleans me out. I mean, that's kind of why you get sick to begin with. Now I've got, in the morning, I'm coughing up slugs unwillingly. You're gonna, like you're coughing, having your coffee, a little slug. It was like, oh, fuck, maybe I took a few too many dabs yesterday. You know? I do notice.
I've never had that with cannabis, but cigarettes, I remember those days with cigarettes, coughing up a lung and shit.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a joy.
My lungs are shot. Anyway,
That keeps them fresh. Keeps them fresh. It's like a good morning workout on your lungs when you get up.
I'm thinking of frying those fuckers up or smoking them or something. Ooh. Sorry.
Like cannabis, man. Cannabis expands your lungs. Like you get that lung expansion. That's like good. It's like
I
stretching.
think that sounds like a good idea.
That's my breathing exercises.
Makes it, yeah, it's a breathing exercise.
Johnny, you let the cat out of the bag, man.
Steve Collins has decided to step up a screen name for me. I'm still keeping it Steve Collins. Steve Collins.
There's a lot of
Okay.
drivers where I live. Go ahead.
I got my RO set up today.
Nice.
Yeah.
How you doing it?
Yeah, man. Let's do it right now on the air.
All right, let's go check it out. I don't know how much power I got in this.
You got
Step on it.
You got your water supply all hooked up or ready to? Yeah.
Chris says he's taking notes, Johnny. So.
Oh yeah. Now, Johnny, how bad was it?
Right there?
Real bad or not?
Oski, what's up, buddy?
Hey, cheers, guys.
Well, it brings it to 12.
Okay.
So I think I need to put a better one of these in.
What was it at before?
Better one of these.
What were you starting at?
Oh, around 600 something.
Oh wow!
Jesus.
And it brought it down to 12.
Yeah.
I take 12, bro. Take 12. I have 11. So same thing.
I like 12.
Yeah, I was just
12's
gonna say
okay.
it's like.
But the way I got it set up, this is my drain line. It goes right on down into the tub.
There you go.
Ba-bang! So I got and this here's my my flow line. So when I got it turned on, I'll go ahead and turn that on, let you guys see her in action. Turn this baby here on. Pressure goes up. Right up before 80, so it's perfect. Not too much for it. Just a so it's flowing through. Got a little shut-off valve up here. This here restricts the flow so that I can actually slow the flow of the drain, and then it goes right in there. And since I got this big baby here into my tub, I don't have to worry about it overflowing. You know,
Good stuff.
system solved. Yeah. So what I need to do is I need to get me a more beefier carbon filter so that it will drop this baby down to like maybe 6. I think I'd like that even better.
I've actually seen somebody do 2 of them like that. So you take one line like that and then do it into like the next one. So you use the first one as like most of it, and it gets down to like 10, 11, 12, or whatever, around there, and then they hook another one up to it after that point. The only problem with that is you have to have some kind of pressure to go through that also. Since you are, you're putting it through that, 80.
Well, yeah, I got nearly.
Johnny,
I got
what do you want it to be at?
Well, I'd like it to be at 7.
Why?
Why? Uptake, bro.
What do you think's the big difference between 7 and 12 parts per million?
7 and 12. Hell, I don't know what the difference is.
Okay, let me put it to you this way.
Not that much, man.
Johnny, if I had $1 million, $1 million.
Oh no! Don't go there.
Would it matter if I gave you $7
right now,
or would it matter if I gave you 12? Do you think I would notice either one of those?
Good point.
Okay.
Good point.
Say that again.
If we had $1 million $1 bills and I had to hand you 7 of them or 12 of them, do you think either one of those would be a significant
$5 difference, bro? That's it.
Well, if I was looking for more, I think I'd go for 12. But I'm looking for less here. Sometimes less is more.
I'm just trying to put it in context. So you're splitting hairs, Johnny. Like you got.
Yeah.
Well, when I get my RO water from the water station, it's at 7.
0. Oh, that's not bad. Fuck, right there.
So at 7, That's perfect for me to water my shit. I don't have to do a damn thing.
No different than 10 or
You know
12,
what I mean?
though. I mean, if you're under 100, and you mix nutrients with that, you're still good. You'll be great. Nothing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, that's badass.
I agree with that. What Koski just said. On anything under 150, I think it is like at 150 is where they start to consider it to be like a hard water. So like if you're below
Yeah,
100, you're
have
below
contaminants
50,
in it.
you're probably good.
It's like you can't drink RO water, but you can like get it down to the point of where you can put it through another filter, and then you can fucking, because it has no fluoride in it, so your teeth, it's like if you only drank RO water, your teeth are rot out of your fucking head. It's got no fluoride in it, nothing else in it. I mean, it needs a little bit of something, you know what I mean, if you want to drink it. Like that's why Poland Springs is like 40 ppm. It's got minerals in it and shit, you know what I mean? So that's all well and good, but if you're trying to mix nutrients and and get to the point of where you need to be for that parts per million, you need to have that as low as you pretty much can have it. But 10, 11, 12, 20, 30, I mean, shit, that's nothing. That's lower than a bottle of water.
Yeah, but do I have to reduce? Do I have to put pH down in it at that point?
You're talking pH or are you talking parts per million?
Parts per million, basically, is what I was talking about. But
you should be right around 6, 8, 7.
When I get my when I do my I guess I don't have the right shit to check it out, so I guess I shouldn't even worry about it, huh? I don't really have a pH tester. But I always went for the parts per million.
Drops.
I wouldn't think you'd need anything more than one filter down.
So it should be okay at 12 then, huh? Let that shit sit out for a day or two, and
why let it sit out?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't even let mine sit out.
There shouldn't be anything in that water.
11 to 12
taking out all the chlorine.
But 12 could be a discrepancy in his gauge. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're splitting hairs over there, Johnny.
Yeah.
Splitting hairs and spending money.
Well, actually, no. I can't use. I used to use the water out of my tap. It hurt my plants. I can't do that.
Is
it
city water?
Actually had.
Well, you said 600.
It's city water, man. It's like, yeah, man. That's like pouring acid.
Crazy.
Hard water.
That's chlorine and chloramine and fucking.
Oh man, it's
600.
Yeah, you put that on your tongue and it hurts.
Fuck that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You gotta boil it before you drink it. It's like Flint water.
Oh yeah, yeah. I pour that shit in the water into my cup, and I look in my cup and it's bubbly.
What the fuck? Oh, it's all aerated and shit. Like
I don't know what the hell's going on with it, but it bubbles for a long time. I know air doesn't stay in the water that long.
That's how you know it's good for you.
The water's the same thing. It smells like a pool.
All I know is I wanted to RO it before I use it for my plants, man. So
Johnny's water comes carbonated, Vegas style and shit. Does it come with one of them taps that you press like the different
a bar
tap and shit? Yeah, the bar taps where you just Coke, whiskey, whatever.
Oh yeah. You want
seltzer? That'd be cool if you could get a neutral.
He's got
Holy
handles
shit
over there. He's going straight from the draft.
Imagine if you could get like a nutrients fucking gun like that. How sweet would that be? One button, a little fucking veg, little bloom, fucking water.
Right?
That'd be pretty badass.
Nutrient shootout.
Too high ppms. These are just regular water. If I can hit it up, little up, there we go. That'd be sick. That would be. You know what? You should do that. Make that. That's fucking. That'd be fucking sick. Like a dosing bar thing. You know, a little. I mean, if you go to the bar, they have that little. What the hell is it called? Just like a dispenser or something. Fuck. I don't know.
So Eagle, have you smoked the Amy Aces?
Oh yeah, I've smoked Amy's.
Yeah,
she's good. Yeah.
Oh man.
Kind of grapey,
Yeah, I
earthy
accidentally
taste
knocked a
is what I
bud off
got.
the other day. What kind?
How you like it? Like an earthy, grapey
Oh,
kind of taste is what I got out of it. Well, how'd
earthy
you go?
grapey. Okay. Well,
Kind of reminded me of like I
I
always
just had
say it reminds me of the Pennywise.
it came out very pinkish looking on the hairs, like peach pink kind of look, you know, on the hairs when it dried, which was really cool. And it gave me a very euphoric hit, but it was early because I accidentally broke a bud off when I was pulling some leaves off, you know, prepping for the day to harvest. So I was pulling some of the leaves off early, and one of the buds just snapped right off with it. And I said, "Whoa!" So I threw it in the dryer. Went ahead and let it dry, and then I smoked a little bit of it. Man, I'll tell you what, very good. I understand why you put the Wonder Woman on there.
It's a
Came in and
very
kicked
good
my ass
social
real
smoke.
quick.
That's what I've always told him. You know, get
Yeah,
a couple, smoke a
it was
couple
nice.
between friends. It's a good conversation weed. Everybody's in a good smiley mood, talkative. It's good social weed, that's for sure. Good
Yeah,
social.
definitely. I'm
So
looking forward to running another one. What's that?
no, I was just gonna say, Chad, I've seen him kind of popping around about pH and alkalinity. And I just want to really quick kind of just say like pH is the measurement and alkalinity kind of is talking about how easily that measurement is changed. So like when you're talking about buffering something, it's like alkalinity, not pH. And you're trying
Putting
to
acid in it.
right. Well, you're not necessarily trying to change the pH. You're trying to buffer it, and that's why they call it buffer it. But you're trying to build it up so it won't change pH as quickly.
So it stays more stable than like, you
'Cause,
know.
yeah, so
Yeah, I don't get that shit.
the higher alkalinity won't adjust pH as quickly. That's all. It's just two scales. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Which is funny because don't we naturally want it to swing a little bit because the plant naturally uptakes different nutrients at different pH levels. So kind of wanted a little bit of a swing there. Aren't we kind of fucking ourselves by trying to make it more stable?
Well, when you have a certain range of pH, it's available to take up like pretty much everything. I mean, yes, things go up at different pH. You know, that's why they have that fluctuation. So your plant's going to regulate it by, because you know, due to temperature,
A lot of
how much fucking
nutrients are
moisture is
taken
in
up
there.
after 7.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I've seen these plants go from anywhere from fucking 5, 4.7 to fucking 7.3. You know what I mean? Like on different types of growing methods, not just like, I wouldn't do that like if I was in soil. I wouldn't be like, hey, it's 4, fucking 5. You know what I mean? Like expect it to be up, up to 7 without anything happening. Like, you know what I mean? But like, there's different methods you can use. Like if you're doing aeroponics, it's like, you can do 5.2, 5.5. It's low, but it will run just like that. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you can uptake everything else, in soil being at fucking 6.3 to 7.1. You know what I mean? Realistically, you don't want to be in that range, but like if you have everything where you should be with temperature and root zone, temperature and everything like that, it should be able to uptake, and the pH should stabilize at that point if everything's in check pretty much.
Kind of look at it like just to maybe put a little different picture, but like saltwater and freshwater fish. The big like difference there is like a saltwater fish in their normal life cycle will like expel salt from their bodies. You know what I'm saying? Like that's their natural form. Where a freshwater fish is actually trying to keep sodium because you do need every life needs that, right? Like it's part of the functions, but not in excess. So that's the difference. So like if you take a saltwater fish and you put it in freshwater, it's gonna die from not being able to have enough salt, basically, because it's all trained to expel it. And I think pH is real similar to that, to where like in a soil, if you have your pH at a certain range, the plant knows what that is, it kind of learns that. It learns to work in that system the way it is. Where if your pH is not buffered and it's kind of bouncing up and down, I think it's more like you're taking, whether it's freshwater or saltwater, the fish got used to that environment, and then you're going to take it in and out of that, you know what I'm saying, so to speak, faster. I think it's easier on the plant to have it, more of a medium. Whether it's 6'3" or 6'4" or 7, I think you're better off just keeping it at that every time versus trying to adjust it. Is my thought, especially in a.
But they tell you to hit a range, they always shoot for a certain range. Always, like, you know what I mean. And the water temperature has a lot to do with it also. If you have a colder water temperature, you're gonna have a pH fluctuation because of that. You know what I mean. You water your plant at 64 degrees, things, may not happen correctly. pH will fluctuate a little bit in that, but I don't seem to have very much of a problem at 68.5 like all the time. It comes out at like 7.1, and I just pH down a little bit. After you mix nutrients with it, I end up having a pH up a little tiny bit, but it's right there.
See, but you're talking about something totally different. Like in a living soil, it's a lot different than like you're running like a cocoa, right?
Yeah, I'm running just fucking cocoa, like sterile system and shit too. So it's a little bit different. You know what I mean? I want to have my levels right where they need to be.
Right.
But
people
so acclimate different
RO
things.
Kill your calcium load and stuff like that too. But in an organic soil, living soil, you're not really looking to add your calcium load with your water. And most time, if it is in your water, it's not a good calcium that's going to help your plant. My understanding of it.
It's funny because a lot of times that we as cocoa growers we shoot for like 6, 5'9", 6, 6'1" is most common. But if you look at the charts, we're fucking ourselves. Like as Steve Collins is saying here, for 6'8" for living soils, I could find that more believable. If you look at the chart, man, 7-ish is about the sweet spot. I can't, in fact, here's the fucking chart. I'm actually looking at it cheap. So here's the chart. Boom. Right there. You see, if you're shooting at the lower range at 6 there, you're actually locking out the plant's ability to take up the sweet spot of nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, sulfur, calcium, and all that. If you moved it up closer to the 7 there, it seems like you'd get a wider range of the main stuff you would need. You just have to supplement a little bit more of the manganese and iron.
Wouldn't that depend on different parts of growing though? Like, wouldn't that be like, it'd be different in veg? You could probably, you could definitely benefit from taking more nitrogen up and stuff like that, being at maybe a little bit higher pH. But like when you have an inert media, such as like a cocoa, I mean, you pretty much, you have to do everything. You got to buffer it yourself. You got to do this, you got to do that. I mean, so it's, I get what you're saying. I do.
That's why I shoot for 7.
Understand.
Yeah.
But I think soil and like living soil and microbes and shit like that balance things out also, I believe, a lot easier. So you can kind of be in a certain range and like it'll take up what it needs through, microbial fucking, breakdown and shit like that. So
is cocoa inert if you have to buffer it? Like they have to buffer it and it breaks down with potassium is what my understanding is. So inert means you're not breaking down and not supplying any nutrient, right?
Well, I mean,
neutral soil.
So is it
neutral mediums?
Yeah, it's just more of I mean, water would be more of an inert media because that's just more like pretty much that's just a base, like But like this, I guess you have cocoa. It's not very much though. I mean, you pretty much have to do everything you have to do to it that you would have to do to water. You know what I mean? And like keep it right there. I think. Like I feel as if like I've cocoa is right there, like it hangs with deep water culture. Like I feel as if I can run the same nutrients same way. I mean, obviously one suspended, has aeration going to it and whatever else, but like realistically, cocoa is gonna absorb what it wants to, and then it's aerate faster. And I believe it works better for me.
So I'm being asked in chat here if that's a plant, if that's a cocoa or a soil chart. It's a general chart, plant chart in general. My thoughts being with that is I can see you wanting to say there's a difference between soil and hydro or cocoa. I yay and nay the way the system works, but the way the plant uptaking it, the sweet spot is the same. Same. It's the way, you generally want your medium the same, right? It being
Yep.
soil or cocoa, don't you want it, the plant, you still want it to be the same zone either way, right? Yes, no.
My
Not really.
understanding
you
on
would
that.
still want the runoff to be between 6 and 7, correct? No matter if it were soil or
Yeah.
Well, isn't that
Yep.
isn't
You
that
want
the
it to be arranged between,
nutrient
6 and
uptake?
7.
Isn't that just the nutrient uptake of the plant, whether it be cocoa or?
And I just say if you have runoff in your soil, you did something.
yeah, you've got
I'm
mud.
just
What was
saying.
You've got mud.
Oh yeah, dude. If you fucking water until you get runoff and so you're definitely gonna be holding. You're gonna be watering again about 5 days from now. It's like, damn.
Cool
Cocoa,
background,
I
Bingus.
water every day. It's crazy. That's where you come in with those organic, Smiley. You know what I mean? I don't fuck with the organics. I don't do that living soil shit. And I think
Man. It's a slow take.
pretty cool how you do, but
we'll get you there.
I don't know. I've always just been. I don't know. If I had to just water once and then like come back a couple of days later and fucking water again, like 3, 4. I mean, it's like this takes the fun out of everything. I want to come home and see a plant that's like thirsty and praying. You know what I mean? And I haven't done that enough in cocoa to really see that. I like having my plants react very quickly and shit to different things. I feel like they do. Not to say that one's better than the other one. Just one, they just react differently. Different ways of growing shit. They're all getting towards a common goal. But
I don't know, man. You can fuller spray either one of them, so you get reactions. Speaking of foliar spray, the battery operated ones fucking suck. Don't waste your money. I wanted to throw mine through the fucking wall, but I didn't even get through to finish the run of a half-gallon spray that I was trying to do. Don't waste your money.
And it quit on you?
What's that?
It quit on you?
No, it works fine. It works the way, I don't know. It don't spray nearly. It took almost an hour to run out a half gallon through it.
Oh, I see what you're saying. It took a long time.
Yeah, and it's got a big bright blue flashlight on the side that indicates the battery level or whatever. But it's like, who wants to go in their room at night and fucking shine a bright blue flashlight at their plants as they go around spraying? You know what I'm saying?
Well, at least you could check your plants at that point.
It's the most idiotic design. You would not want this bright, intense blue light to check your plants either. It's not.
True.
So do you want to say what company you're talking about right now?
I don't want to say. No, I don't know.
Well, I mean, it saved me $100 if I don't gotta fucking
go
spend
back
it.
to the fucking.
Exactly. That right there was I was just gonna say, motherfucker. I was hoping you weren't gonna say that shit. So I was looking into that. I was like, dude, I don't even like spraying, but like, I don't know, it wouldn't be a bad idea. And then I'm looking at it, it's like, oh, it's like $120 or something. Like, oh shit, that's a lot of money. And I watched the video on it, and the thing sprayed like fucking 12 feet. I was like, that's pretty badass for a small battery operated little unit.
Puts out, dude.
Yeah, probably, bro.
I'm telling you.
What's wrong with the good old fashioned garden sprayer?
Nothing.
Them things work too well.
I always, man. But I did
Tractor trailer supply.
Operated one.
It was a
tractor trailer supply. You can get the metal fucking tipped ones that are fucking. You can practically last forever. You can adjust them. You know what I mean? You can actually, they're not a flip. They're actually a metal that you screw in and get it. You can get an ultra fine spray to a fucking stream, and fucking things last forever, fucking ever. For well, I don't know.
Also, all
Maybe
depends
I'm
on what you're trying to
spoiled.
spray through it. You know what I mean? If you're trying to mix like some fucking thick nutrients and you're like, I'll spray it, it's gonna ruin it in like a fucking second. Your batteries, you're probably gonna burn your motor out or something. You know what I mean? But if it's just water and it's taking that goddamn long, there's some flaw in the fucking design here. It's not good.
Yeah, it was not the same.
And you held it up, and I was hoping it wasn't gonna be the company that I just was looking at, like fucking probably about 40 minutes before this.
Like, it's so bad. I can't believe it made it out of like testing and development. Like, it seriously never. There could not have been an actual cannabis grower that used that thing before they started selling.
Do you think maybe you just had a shitty
Honestly,
one or
I
something,
can't
bro?
imagine
Like,
that a single fucking cannabis grower would not notice that blue light right away and be like, "What the fuck, moron? Put this fucking thing on here." Because that was like the first thing I noticed when I walked in my dark room. It was showing, dude, it's so bright. It's such a bright. My green light.
What's take for batteries?
Room is this thing.
What's take for batteries? Like fucking D's or something?
No, it's a lithium, so it plugs right in. You don't mess with the batteries.
Oh, a rechargeable battery. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it'd be slick if it actually had some kind of pressure that it would pump anything out with. And not a big blue flashlight on the side. That's the stupidest part about it, dude. That is the most moronic part about it right there, is that blue lights on the side. It's like, really? Really?
Damn, bro.
You gotta have a utility room just for your sprayer.
Right? Oh, that's funny.
Gotta plug it in.
I usually don't say nothing bad, dude, but that was like, I feel like I got heisted. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got conned at the grocery store, and I'm just warning other friends not to get conned. That's how I feel about it right there. I'm not talking shit about it. I'm just saying, like, it's fucking worth it.
No, it's your experiences, right? It's your opinion. I mean, fucking God-given right to fucking feel how you feel. If I just spent $100 and it didn't have anything besides a dribble, I'd be like, what the fuck is this, man? I could literally, I'll just, you know what? I'll just go back to fucking using, a fucking half-gallon jug and just, here we go. I mean,
Well, like
you hand water at that fucking point.
I've had it chafing forever. I mean, it's kind of getting old. The pump's kind of wearing out on it or whatever now. That's why I was thinking I'll get a new sprayer. You know? When I was at the grocery store, and I was like, oh, that thing would be fucking cool. Not so much.
Man, that sucks. Well, thanks for telling me that, bro, because now I probably won't purchase that because I was looking at it earlier. I was like, I watched the video on it, man. It really fucking, the video is super appealing where it fucking shows a guy in the parking lot, like, spraying the shit. It's like, whoa, dude. Spray like 12 fucking feet on, like, some pressure. Like, I'm never going to need that, so that's more than enough. I can turn it down a little bit. Now you're saying it's not even close to enough. It's like, well, shit. All right.
I'm serious. I'm not even exaggerating, dude. I pee with a stronger stream than that thing could throw the cap right off. Like, I wasn't trying to even miss it. I pulled the cap right off so it would shoot a straight stream, and it was like, the fuck? Like, this thing can't even do dick. And I'm an old guy, you know?
Oh boy. Not gonna go there.
I was trying to go Bingus there. Like, yeah, Sonny.
Yeah. Bingus like, what do you mean? I'll piss a hole through your wall. Fuck you. Like, whatever.
Right.
Just having fun over here. Everybody's chatting away. I'm just playing like a little kid.
Watching the bottom of the ocean and shit.
But I am listening. Koski always has some good shit to say, so thanks for being
Sometimes
here, buddy.
I feel like I do, I guess. Hey, thanks. No problem, man.
Something better than Smiley's got.
I've got a lot of.
Well, Smiley's got
a lot of fucking girls under the belt.
I hear from Koski very often, though. What did you?
I can't keep myself.
Tao's got me fucking doing the crystals thing. I've caught myself doing it a couple of times the last few. Yeah, crystals. I can't believe I've been doing it like when I walk through the fucking living room, like during the day, when fucking girls are watching TV and shit. I'm just like ever so softly, crystals. I'm waiting for him to go, what the fuck, Dad? What's up with these crystals?
Ask Tao.
That dude,
Yeah,
He's a flood.
some other shit right there.
magic.
Yep.
Magic.
Cheers, Red Pill.
Cheers. What's up, everyone?
Red Pill?
What's up, Johnny? What's up, Bengus?
What's up,
See you,
big
buddy.
guy? We got Red Pill in the house. Look out.
That's right.
Good to see you, man.
Yep. Good seeing everyone.
Take the red pill, not the blue one.
Don't
Love
do that blue.
you explain stuff. Do a good job, buddy.
Thanks.
Good insights.
That's exactly what I was trying to think of, Johnny. Thank you, sir.
Oh, you're welcome. It just came off the top of my head. I didn't know where it came from. You're bouncing that crap off my head, weren't you? Sending it through the airways. Insight.
That fucking frequency, bro.
Yeah,
They call that the morphic resonance field.
there you go.
Just like the Wi-Fi that our brains put out.
That shit is kind of weird, man. Like, I mean, about the
I
whole
like
Wi-Fi
that.
thing, that shit's
Mhm.
nuts. Like how it gives off. Like you see it, and like I watched something that it showed how it, like when your Wi-Fi signal gives off in a room, it's like fucking spreads all over the place. It's like to me, that's like a big microwave type shit. I don't know. That's weird. I don't know. Some
Just like the
strange shit.
COVID.
It can be good for nature.
I don't know, man. Yeah.
It's already shown not to be.
Who's going to get that shot? Huh? Anybody go get that shot yet? No.
Just seen
All
the
right.
thing. The
Yeah,
other
we
day,
all jumped right in
people are
on that
dropping
one,
like
didn't we?
flies.
Yeah, you guys are like, fuck yeah, nope.
That's on the other channel.
Yeah, I work in the
Yeah, that's
medical
on the
field,
other
so
channel.
they already offered that shit to me, and all my coworkers have got it. And I'm pretty sure I'm like one of the last men not to get that shit yet. I'm still
Good
like,
for
fuck
you.
you guys, man.
Good
It's
luck
still,
with
you
that.
know, so billions of people in the world.
luck
God damn
with
it,
that.
you only a few million with that shit. So I'm like, I don't know, fuck that. But they're
Stay
like, come
off that
on,
COVID
it'll be fun. They said the first one's free. They said, yeah, it's fucked up. I don't know.
It'll be fun.
Yeah, right. You end up at fucking Gillette Stadium and fucking getting whacked with a fucking needle that goes 4 inches in your arm.
Man.
Well, I'm not trying to do it.
Funny how?
Nurse
Fuck.
Dover didn't think it was funny.
It ain't gonna be funny when it starts fucking people up and there ain't nobody to be held liable because the companies
bro.
that made it can't be held liable. So fuck testing.
Right. It's all being
Put it out
fucking
there,
FDA
right?
approved and shit. If not,
Yeah.
they get fucked. It's like you have to or not, you're fucking screwed. Like they're gonna put you, we're gonna fuck your company up pretty much. Like they're saying, like you better approve it. Like fuck you. Like we need this, and that shit's not right. They don't do that with anything else ever. Now they're just gonna be like, your test dummies. I just don't get it, bro. Not to get fucking on that level, but I'm sorry. I got offered it. I've been thinking about it. I got the paper right here in front of me. All I gotta do is sign it, and then fucking drive down there and get the shot. So I don't know. I don't feel right.
I'd drive the other direction.
It's so weird because like so many people around my area are so about it. I'm like, what the fuck? Why? Why are you guys so about it? Like, I don't understand. Like,
Well, it's
They drank the Kool-Aid.
mass hypnosis, my friend. It's called mass hypnosis.
A lot of it.
You know, I
I mean,
mean,
we all got the fucking other shots and shit, all the hepatitis ones and the measles bumps and fucking whatever and the other shit, and all those years ago when we were younger and shit, to fight all those things off when we were fucking kids. I remember getting those vaccinations and shit from the nurse at school, like crazy shit. But now it's like, now I just gotta go get somebody to give me a fucking shot, and now
Yeah.
everything's still the same as it was before, bro. I still have to wear a mask, still breathing like shit. Fucking thanks. I don't know.
Can't believe we missed the
You know, the
20,
difference
man. How
between
the hell did
those.
we?
Yeah, we did miss the point. We gotta dab this
Okay, let's do
That's
that.
probably my bad. I probably came in
Sounds
right
way
after
better
this
than
one.
talking about this bullshit.
Yeah, right. Fuck this shit. Sorry for bringing it up.
It's all part of the plan.
I just don't want to get the shot, bro. I don't like needles, first of all. And second of all, I don't want to be a fucking lab rat. So like,
I don't want to see you turn into some kind of.
I'll be the guy that gets sick. Fuck that.
Got this new
And
dragon.
the response on that volume's tough to.
Ah, it's
that's
nice.
sweet.
Nice. Light it up. Let me see that
Get
fucker.
It's cool, man. It throws a nice tight.
Yeah, look at that bitch, man. That's nice.
It's way overkill, but I like it. I like it a lot.
I think it's perfect.
It heats this little.
That's
tip.
not
Yeah.
overkill.
Oh no, like
New
like the
straw
whole
and
dragon
everything.
thing. Like, I mean, it's still.
Whatever on you.
So smile.
Smiley.
I have no idea. It was my Valentine's present.
Oh yeah.
Right on,
Yeah.
man.
Smiley.
That's a good
In that
Valentine's
case, hell
present.
yeah, bro.
Smiley. Ah, ah, ah,
Ah!
Oh, look at you
What?
guys. You guys the 20s.
What?
You guys twin vision.
That's the
Hold yours
Damn
up,
it,
Smiley.
I can't
Hold
use
yours up.
mine no more.
Hold yours up, Smiley. Let me see that
Did
again.
you guys coordinate that? Did you call each other first?
Now I
Okay.
can't use mine no
This
more.
is the one I use. No, this is the one I use right here.
I got that too, Johnny.
Oh, that's
I
nice.
got the dragon one first.
Has it got water in it?
I just had this one.
I think you can put water in it. I don't though. It came
Man,
in this
that's
nice little carry case, so it like disassembles and you can carry it around.
that's sweet.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Feel like
I bet
guys
you put
call each
water
other
in that,
first.
it'd make it cooler.
Probably. If I could freeze
You know,
it,
it
it'd be really cool.
yeah, put some ice cube in it, man. Or nitrogen oxide.
I don't know about that, but I mean, just.
Hey,
Nitrous.
what's that shit they have? And like bongs and shit, was it like glycerin or some shit that like they wrap around it or something? Makes
Oh, yeah.
it cool. Is that what it
Yep.
is?
That's interesting.
I heard about that shit like the other
think
day. I
it's
was like, fuck,
zero.
I'm way behind, man. But what is it?
What? There's a few different companies that did it. Illadelph did like a coil type one, and
I
my
seen
buddy.
the coil one.
Yeah.
I seen the coil one.
My buddy at Elevate, he
Aviation.
did the same thing, but it's just like a outside jacket. It's not a coil.
So you have to like, what do you do with that? You have to like put it in the fridge or some shit, or
Put in the fridge or put in the freezer, yeah. And then because it's the glycol or glycerin, whatever it is, it doesn't freeze. It stays liquid.
so it just gets down to like freezing fucking temperatures, but it stays right there for longer,
Right.
probably. Right. Cool. I mean,
And because
long as
it's
I'm not-
glycerin, it
Yeah,
won't
I mean-
freeze and shatter the glass. Can't fill them up with water and do that.
Good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it the other, fucking, I think earlier this week, and I was like, oh, what the hell? What is that? Like, I just want to hit a bong or something, but now they got like wrap around fucking coil things, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, man. Like, I'll just stick to my blunts. Fuck it. That's what I'll do.
I've been dabbing my RSO, and I swear to God, it's as good as my rosin.
I think martial artist had it right.
It's my RSO.
That too. He said it's called the reach around, not the wrap around.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Save
reach
some price
around.
probably on that shit too. RSO though, I haven't had that shit in a while. Last time I had that, it fucking weekend up.
I guess you call it RSO. I mean, I boil it down. I take it all the way down. It doesn't have the taste, of course, but man, hello.
I'm taking capsule form. I took a
Definitely
capsule
does
form
the trick.
from Groze. He actually gave me a bunch of capsules, and dude, first time I ever took them, I bugged out. It hit me like 2 hours later. I was fucking ruined. I couldn't work. I was at work. I was like, this is bad. Like I'm so in a bad place. Like this is fucking not good. And then I had actually contacted him and was like, I don't know what the fuck to do right now. Like, what else did you put in there? And he's like, snake oil. And I was like, fuck you, bro. Like, I'm not in the mood to fuck around. Like, what did you put in that shit? Because, man, I was fucking high for like, I swear to God, it fucked my shit up the whole weekend. Like, and that's, every time I would smoke, I'd be like, I have to take a nap. 2-hour nap, like, wake up, like, what the fuck?
PCP is a common one that.
What's up?
PCP is a common one that plays cannabis with. That's what always gets blamed.
Yeah, I would hope he would never do that to me.
People are like, I swear.
I've done the whole angel
like
dude. Yeah.
There's nothing else that gets.
My cousin got some shit one time. Yeah, it was always angel dust of fucking PCP or whatever. Right. But dude, I actually smoked some shit like that. That was like, I don't know, man. My buddy wanted to like hang out of windows off 2-story buildings and shit, like with his shirt off, middle of the window. I was like, what the fuck? I'm not ready for this. Like, I wasn't ready. I was like, what are you doing? Like, I don't want to do any of this right now. Like, fucking, I went to hold you back from like hanging out of windows, man. I was bugging. I was like, what the hell? I hit my cousin up who I got him from.
Man.
Dude, she was like, oh yeah, I think that was laced with some shit. Da, da, da. I was like, you're a fucking bitch. Like, goddamn, that ruined my. I couldn't eat Doritos the same. It was everything was different. I was just like, not right. It wasn't cool. Then he was hanging out of windows. I'm like, this is fuck. It's a terrible day. Goddamn. Let's just stick to regular weed, guys. Jesus.
Yeah.
Yep. I thought it was regular fucking some mid shit. You know, it was all seated up.
Yeah, I'll
like
stick to the stuff.
You know?
Rose knows what he's doing.
Dude, that fucking shit hit me and it hit me.
Stick to what I'm growing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking snake oil shit that fucking got me with.
I
had to stop talking to the customer and everything. I had to go to the bathroom, wash my face. I was all fucked up. Like, wow, I hadn't been this high since I was a kid. Like, shit. Like,
Dozer says, hey, Eagle, what's that red stuff in that pot? And I'm looking around, I'm thinking, I read that, and I'm like, what fucking red stuff? I look in the camera, and you can see that one pot right there, sitting right next to that
red.
big girl. That's good. There's a fucking blurple. There's a blurple in that tent. That's the blurple.
Oh, it's the blurple making it red.
Yeah.
What's that red shit in the pot?
Right.
It's just cocoa.
Look at that fucking red cocoa. Look at it. No, it's the purple. Giving it the red.
Next to that monster girl, I'm making room for her in that tent. She's going in that tent right there. Fucking
She's
tonight.
wide, huh?
You know what's funny is, oh fuck, that girl right there is fucking every bit of 4 foot across.
She's fucking wide. Yeah, she's
corner to
fucking
corner
wide,
to
bro.
corner. You can see it. It's fucking funny. Is let me see if I can bring it a little closer so you can see it. It's right here.
Not a skateboard.
Look at this fucking thing right here. You see that thing? Let me see. Oh, you barely see
Put it down.
That's where she was.
Yeah, there you go.
She was tall right there, and that's where I fucking kinked her down. She's like fucking at least about 5'8" right there, where she's like bent down, just. Not to mention, you should see her a little further down. I wish I could get the camera down into there. Down there, man. There's a knot right there that's probably about that big around where I bent her over the first time. But yeah, she's going all by herself under. It's funny is back over here. You see, I wonder if I can show you. Is open up that other bay there. Oh.
She's a naughty little plant, huh?
There's a bunch. I've got a few girls like that are gotta be manipulated. A lot of these spaces are gonna be one by one girl under each light. So what I want to show you here is, you see them two. I always thought that I remembered a while back ago I had a problem with one of my ballasts. And then when I had a light problem, remember in Bay 1 back there? Way back there. That's where I had the light out not too long ago. And I ended up getting thrown. I found another ballast in my box, digital 1000, and I fired it up, that fixture back up, and put that brand new Hortilux eye bulb in there. But what I found out that night was when the last time I had a problem, it was the Bay 2. I had a ballast problem, and I did the same thing not so long ago. Just grabbed a ballast and threw it up there. And what I found out, can you notice any difference by just looking across there? Because I'm going to tell you right now, brighter. In the room, look, in Bay 2 looks brighter.
Yeah.
Can you notice any? They're all 1,000-watt bulbs across everywhere.
So
Every bay
the one
you
on
can
the
see
far
right
left
there.
of the screen.
The one in the far left over here? That's a
that the one?
Thowie.
No, our left.
Thowie.
Mhm.
So this one actually looks dimmer, don't it? That's
No, the other
1,000
one.
Yes,
too.
it does.
What the fuck do you have a service over there, bro?
Keep going
So-
the other way. There, yeah.
This one right here, there is being run off a 600-watt ballast and has been for over a year. 1,000-watt bulb. 1,000-watt bulb being run off that 600-watt ballast. Not overdrive or nothing. And I'm telling you right now, I can't tell a difference to the naked eye.
Hard to tell a difference.
Even standing here, bulb to bulb, I'm like, man, it's like I can't tell the difference.
Man, using LEDs from HPS and growing with HPS and fucking metal halide for like 11 years straight. That shit made me like, was a firm believer in the HPS and the LED, versus LED type shit. Now it's LED. I fucking love LED, bro. It works.
Oh, I love
fantastic.
my LEDs too.
Yeah, they really stepped their game up since but like if anything was to ever go wrong with the LEDs, guess what? It's like
that's the LED sides of things over there back in them areas.
But like the HPS is so proven out and shit like that, it just sucked that it's so much more wattage and whatever else. But yeah, it's still it still pumps it out. But the LED now, dude, it's great.
That's definitely a different kind of a light you got going there. I think the one on the very left looks brighter than the rest of them actually. In the halide lights.
Yeah, the last two halides are brighter than the far right one.
Yeah, LEDs.
The LEDs look
that's
the
what I was
best.
saying.
I'm glad you guys are verifying that because I can't see. So,
dude, you're using
good,
more of your
Michael.
senses, red pill, than we are. So you
yeah,
can see better than we can, quite frankly.
People in the chat right now like, I love LED. It's like, dude, I wouldn't have said that fucking 5 years ago. But since I started off with shitty blurple lights just from using 1,000-watt HPS. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't even know what an HPS light looks like. I've never used one. I started on LEDs.
It's different. You got to fight hot spots and different things like that. And like I wasn't growing intense. It was rooms. You had more space and shit. So it was like a whole different whole different ball game. But now like LEDs, it's like the intensity of them or whatever else. And even with them when they were first coming out, versus like say if I had a 250-watt LED and I use like say a bypass vector fucking 138-watt reflector series 300, right, which pulls roughly 138 in the wall. Dude, it was fucking beating the 250, and I was like, this is nuts. I'm getting better results off of this little blurple light, and I'm like, that's nuts. In a little tent, and I'm like, this is crazy. Like, I was dumbfounded 5 years ago. I didn't start using tent stuff for fucking 5 years ago. Everything else was rooms, so it was like, well, this is how this is gonna go, and then I'll start with this and this and that. Dude, it fucking, I don't know, I'm firm believer that these technology and LEDs just really stepped up their game. It was like, whoa, it really did, because I was getting 6 ounces on 138-watt.
So that all being said,
lights in little
I just
tents.
recently switched a couple of LEDs back to metal halides.
Dude, you know what though? If you're ever at a fucking dude, these things ain't working. I don't feel right about it. That's a go-to. It sucks that it's that much more power draw, but guess what? It's gonna work.
Was it
like
because overall performance there, Smiley, or is it because it's wintertime and you needed that extra heat?
Yep.
Yeah, the room temp needed to come up. Exactly.
Yep. You need that leave temperature, bro. in order to get that root zone temperature, also, you know, it can't be cold. You're
I
at
believe it
72
played
on
a
the fucking
huge
leaves.
role. Well, I believe it played a huge role in like the purpling stem that a lot of people talk about, and you know, the negative response when you're really running a light too hard on a plant, like that yellowing in the leaves on the top of the plant, the purpley stripy stems going down. But elevating my room temperature, I think, made a big improvement into that. So, like a lot of people kick around the idea that, hey, nutrients, oh, you're short in magnesium is a common answer, even
Nope.
though I rarely think
Nope.
that's the case. However, that's the common answer. Anyway, like they always think nutrient deficiency or excess even, but the point I'm trying to make is it was an environmental change that made the adjustment.
Yeah, I wish I could have showed you my plant right now, Smiley. It's fucking yellow as hell, right? And it's because it had too much intensity on light with too low a temperature. So the LED that was pushing, even though it was only like a fucking 150 watt light, it was too close to it, pushing 150 watts with too low of a temperature inside the tent, making the root zone temperature way too low. So it was roughly 72 in the tent itself. Down below, it's fucking 6 to 8 degrees difference, you know, from leaf temperature. You have that fluctuation, and that root temperature is like the ocean. The temperature in the air can go up as the fucking sun comes out, and you get all this nice and warm, fucking whatever else. But the goddamn ocean's still cold, right? Until later on in the day it warms up a little bit, but then guess what? It turns night. Boom. Then the temperature that fucking goes down, and then the ocean feels warmer. You know what I mean? So it's like you want your root zone to be able to maintain that, um, like constant root zone temperature, where when it does have lights off, it's not going to drop lower than it needs to in order, it's going to fuck up your pH. Shit's going to be all sad. It just sucks, things don't work right at low temperatures and shit. So from my experience anyways, once you've gone that route and you don't have that constant temperature inside the tent or that room, and it's like, say like 73, 74 degrees inside that room, that root zone is probably like fucking 64. About 10-degree difference somewhere around there. So it's like,
What did you do
doesn't
to
work out for you.
How did you correct it?
So what I did is I turned the fan off for longer, right? So like I changed. I have it on automation now, so I didn't have any fucking controllers at the time. I have it on 2 Inkbird controllers, so a temperature and a humidity thing. So, so they're both controlled with that, but it will hold the air in there rather than recirculate the air through like a little duct, a little 4-inch duct that'll take, and recirculate the air from inside that tent. It's a small area, so taking that out is going to bring whatever the room temperature is, and if that's 68, that drastically drops it down from fucking 78 down to 68. That's a huge fluctuation where I don't want. So what I did is I made it so I have a fan speed controller on that little fucking fan, ducting fan, and I made it so that's turned down. And basically what happens is it'll draw that little bit out and have only a 1 or 1.5% or 1.5 degree fluctuation in temperature. You know what I mean? So it'll recirculate it, but it won't like draw it all out where it drops it so much. You know what I mean? So it'll just go nice and slow, recirculate it, fucking works out well. That's what I did to correct it. But the damage is done right now. It's pissed. It's still mad at me. It's like, dude, fuck you. I've been wet for days and I'm cold. I gotta, man, what the fuck? Like, you fucked me up. So I put
But
it in another tent that I know that's working very, very well.
you
So,
figured out a way
but-
how to
sorry.
control it to a point where you can exchange air but retain temperature, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Temperature and humidity. Yeah, it's a constant battle, especially with using like certain size tents, and I tend to use like little tents because I'm in a smaller area, and like I didn't at first I was using really small tents, and that was a super challenge. But now I have upgraded to somewhat bigger tents, but still pretty fucking small to people that would run a 5x5 or a 4x8 or a 6x8 or whatever. Like I'm using 2.5x5s, 3x3s, fucking 2x3s. You know what I mean? Like small little tents. You know what I mean? And to control those, it makes all the difference. You have to. The air exchange is so quick. You turn that fan on, it's fucking gone. done. It's taken out of there, and the fucking air that's in the outside is 10 degrees colder, and now you have that much of a fluctuation. Not good. You don't want that all the time. You know what I mean? So you just have to find a way, and I've pretty much found a way every single time. And it costs money to do that shit, but like the controls are great. You know, just gotta look for them and know what you're looking for. It's not for everybody, but at the same time, I'm not here all the time, and I know that the air can be the same temperature in the outside surroundings, but each tank can be different, and that's what I like about that. So, Dingus, cheers, bro.
Cheers, Mingus.
Yeah, I see him do a little salute. I was like, oh, what's up, bro? Thought he was taking off.
I was talking to chat. I was listening to you and talking to chat. Thanks for raising your mic up so I can hear you, though. I appreciate that.
I didn't raise anything up at all, bro.
Well, you just talking.
I haven't moved. I
quit mumbling so I can
maybe
hear
a little
you.
bit louder, yeah. That's right, bro.
I heard everything and I liked it too. And I like that you went that far out to really fucking dial it in like that, because that makes up like 60% of the pie chart on everything else you have to have going on.
Yeah, exactly. Once you get everything else dialed into what you need to, everything else becomes a lot easier and a lot more simple to grow a lot of different strains, because each strain is different. It might not like fucking 84 degrees, through flower, with a little bit of, does exhale CO2 bags, it might want a lower temperature. I have actually dealt with strains that have wanted like 77 to 78. It's fucking weird because it's a 10-degree difference in the root zone temperature compared to leaf temperature. And that's what it's always, really kind of has been. So when I run at 84, the root zone is actually like 72 almost, it's like 73. It's like, holy shit. But that off, being 68 in the room still, when it's off, lights off, it drops down and still goes down to a steady thing where it stays within that fluctuation. But the pH is not going to change drastically, and you're still getting the uptake, and things are still going to sleep, and you get all the things that the plant needs pretty much without going into scientific terms of all kinds of shit.
Are you even putting a thermometer in the water whenever you're feeding or watering?
Yeah. Everything's it's all controlled by right now. My water is 68.2 degrees. So like everything that goes into it, it's right there. It's the temperature of the room meets whatever, like whatever container it's going in. So if it's a plastic bucket, it's not coming from outside my car at fucking 29 degrees, where it's gonna drop the temperature and putting it in. Everything's acclimated to exactly what it needs to be to
and like you said with
a lot more problems.
Ocean, what you said with the ocean was basically the same thing you're going to get with water that you're feeding. The grow room temperature is going to either heat up or cool down if the lights are on or off whenever you're feeding.
Right. Really fast, rather than the root zone temperature. Rhizosphere temperature is going to be it's going to take a little bit longer for that to go down, So the fluctuation in that compared to, like, you can shut a light off and it goes down 10 degrees in fucking 5 minutes, but you shut a light off, the root zone is going to be still right there.
It's literally like walking outside without a coat on or something, and you should have put a coat on or something. You feel that temperature change immediately.
Right. But luckily root zones have that ability to have, to retain a little bit of warmth, through whatever it is. That's why I like to have things elevated inside my tents, off the fucking floor, not on concrete, not on wood. That way dissipation of temperature is not going to make my root zone change. If it's elevated, it's going to be the air.
Plus, you can get circulation under the pot. It's,
all around it makes it be like the same air
circulation, or just insulation too. Like my dad, he improvised, and we literally put, in grow tents you have the base of the grow tent, and then you have that like whatever foil carpet type shit. So we just put in, a 4x4 tent. We put in a 4x4 1 or 2 inch tall sheet of insulation in there, and then put that little foil carpet.
Smart idea. I really didn't think of that. It's nice. That's not a bad idea. It does have that fucking heat exchange, because whatever else you're on, it's a bigger area where whatever is sitting on, right? And now it's only cloth that's sitting on, pretty much. So whatever else it is under that, whether it be wood or concrete, that's way colder. So that's gonna completely go through the pot or whatever else. So you need to have that off there.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
In order to
you
have
need
that.
to do it, especially if you live in somewhere with actually all 4 seasons. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm getting to, right? The 4 seasons make all the difference because you learn how to grow on 4 different levels, man.
Mhm.
Like every season is different. You know, some are similar, but you still have to have it. You know, I know I
With
have to
that
put
being
a
said,
lot of humidity
you
in
can
this
work
fucking
with
room.
your environment too. You know, I actually keep
Yeah.
all my shit's on casters. I like it just because of well, there's a couple purposes for that. You know, it isn't just for
Yep.
that air insulation factor, is a spillage factor as well. If
Yes.
anything
Yep.
spills, it is not going under them trays and getting wet
You're not
and staying
sitting. Yeah,
under
you're
there
not
and
sitting
becoming a
in a
problem.
fucking
It's
a pot full of
drying nice
water.
and quickly.
On top
Right.
of
But with
that, we
the
did. Go ahead. Sorry.
But what I was gonna say about with working with your environment though, like times like now, I definitely do not want my plants on them concrete floors. Even though through that double layer of tent there, you should have a good 30 degrees insulation barrier between with that
But
mylar
still,
there.
it's still it's still cooler.
But
The ground is
yeah,
cold.
you're exactly. And you don't want that root zone cold. But now during the summertime, when things are warmer and stuff, you
Put
kind
it
of
on
want
there.
them
Yep.
things sitting there closer because you can utilize that wicking effect to, you know, cool your
Yep.
keep your root zone cool. So
Yep.
there is pluses and minuses about, you know, keeping them on the floor and keeping them, you know, picked
And there is
up.
4 seasons.
You
So if
can
if I lived in Florida, it would be a whole different ball game. It would be the same. It'd be almost the same all year round. It'd be
Yeah.
probably like 2 different seasons rather than 4. 4 seasons
Mhm.
really gives
if
you the
I'm
fucking
running
relevancy that like, hey,
these oxycloners over here during the summertime, I actually like to put them in. If things are nice and warm here, where I'm having trouble keeping that water cool, I'll set them fuckers right on the concrete for that very same reason right there, to let that kind of keep chill on the floor. You know, it
Yep.
definitely helps.
I've had to get small water chillers, dude, to fucking bring down temperature during, if I want to clone during the summertime. Well, obviously, the temp will get warmer as as it goes, even though it's already acclimated to its fucking correct temperature by the controllers, but it's still the water temperature is going to rise inside the root zone. You know, for when you're doing clones, so that water temperature is just going to go up and up and up, and it just that's how it is. You know, whatever. But to fucking combat that, I have little tiny water chillers, like literally, they're like aquarium chillers that go in like for a fish tank. That's like a what would they say, like a 20-gallon fish tank or something, or a 10-gallon fish tank, and it'll
Much easier
bring it down to where
ways
it needs to be. Yeah,
much easier
but like
ways
yeah,
to
I can fill a
combat
bottle of
than that though.
I was
You
going to
can
ask.
yeah.
you can eliminate the pump that's inside the cloner that draws out heat for one. You can oversize your pump and turn it down. That's what I do. I've got a big pump right here, way bigger than it
Turn it
needs for
down.
my oxy cloner.
Yeah, it
And I
doesn't.
got it
Yep.
on a fan speed controller. And we can show it right here. Let me spin this bad boy around.
A
We're actually
variable
getting
speed
set
controller,
up for
right?
clones. Yeah, hold on here.
It's a variable speed controller.
These are your couple defenses for clones here. Spin this around. As you can see, here's the
That's actually a pretty good idea.
controller right here. So you can actually, this is the oversized pump right here. This is what I've got running this 40 site cloner. You know what I mean? So I've got a big diaphragm here pushing a lot of air.
Yeah, it's commercial.
And so what I'm doing is I'm turning it down so I can get a lot of air if I need it, but instead I'm turning it down so I'm getting big blasts, and it's not as much and not as frequent, not as hot.
I thought you were talking about a water pump. I thought you were talking about oxycloner.
No, that's the air pump. That's the air pump for that.
Yeah.
So now I've got that going as well. I've got that on the ground pulling in cool air off the concrete. So that's defense one. I've got a large amount of air being pushed in, so it's not in a small pump that's going all the time, creating a whole lot of heat. So I've got a bigger, more volume going in at a lesser rate.
Yeah.
So that cools it down as well. And then in the summertime, if I have to, again, there's 2 other defenses I can go to now as well. I can put that pump on a timer and only run it every 15 minutes for a few minutes, just enough to reoxygenate that water, because it doesn't have to be all the time. All you have to do is replenish that water every so often, and you can still have good clones. So that'd be my next defense, is putting that pump on a timer to where it runs every 15 minutes, and so it's not running constant and create more heat, because the more that thing runs, the more that heat that it's creating. And then my final defense in the summertime is to just put them fuckers on the floor and bring a light down on them and let the fucking concrete naturally cool that reservoir as well. So there's several natural defenses I use my cloning technique to kind of keep that thing
kind of
cool.
crazy how you had to play Mother Nature, dude, in order to get to where you need to go. You know what I mean? You have to be like, you recognize this, your environment, and fucking play with it. You do, you know, you use it to your ability. You're like, all right, well, I'm gonna do this then. Put this over here. Put this over here. Boom, fucking solves the problem. But like that's what makes you, you know, a better grower, because you can adapt to your environment correctly. You know, but
you don't swim against the current.
Yeah, like, you know, it's but like there is certain fucking temperatures, like, you know, like you said, like, you know, when it's cold, when it's wintertime, bro, that fucking concrete could easily be 15 degrees colder than it is in the summertime. That's fucking, you know, a big difference. I noticed that a lot, where I had to put a heater in my fucking reservoir in the wintertime, because I'm still only 3 feet, you know, below like the ground pretty much. So like it's not very much, not a full basement where I have like, you know, fucking retaining walls all around me where it's, you know, fucking foundation and shit. But it's still giving me the same effect as the ground is this cold because it's been this cold outside. You know, it becomes constant temperature, and what changes that is fucking, you know, the ability to be at the same temperature that it's been at, or colder, and then it gets fucking, your cement just goes down to like fucking 50 degrees. Like, oh shit, well that's not good water temperature. You know, 48, 50. Like, oh shit. So I throw a heater in that thing. Now it's a 68.2 and it stays right there. Yeah, you know, it's like fucking 150 watt heater. That sucked. I had to run that, but it doesn't run all the time. It'll run constant because water will retain a certain temperature for a certain period of time, the same as if you were to have it on a regular timer. So if I had it at 68 and shuts off, it'll fucking stay that way for 25 minutes probably, and then turn back on again. You know, whatever. Little things like that, you know.
You know, I don't know if this is overkill or maybe another thing you'd have to do in an extreme heat environment. But what if you found a cooler that you can fit an oxy cooler within, and you know, left the lid off, and maybe you just kind of insulated the interior of the cooler wall with the exterior of the oxycloner wall with a bag of ice. You know, and now you kind of got like a ice jacketed.
See, like a reverse Dutch oven is basically what you're talking about, isn't it? Or
yeah.
When I
double boiler. It's a reverse double. It's a reverse double boiler, basically.
It's called cold boil tech.
When I owned the seafood market, we had a chiller room, right? In the summer, that room would get over 125, 130, 40 degrees sometimes. But we also had a huge freezer, so I'd take 5-gallon buckets of water and freeze them in the freezer, and then every morning stack about 10 of them in there. And man, I tell you what, it stayed a nice cool 80 degrees. I mean, it works, you know. I mean, use what you got, you know, available to make it work.
Just innovate a little bit, you know. Like you can freeze some bottles of water, and if you have a fucking like I have a 9 plant cloner, right, oxycloner, and I have a 9 planter that's an aero cloner. The aero cloner I'm not too worried about because the oxygen exchange, you know, through fucking where it's, you know, spraying out at the roots and shit like that. There's a lot of different air exchange through that shit, so you don't have to really run an air pump. But now the oxycloner directly affects, you know, what's going on in the environment and shit. So what happens is if I throw a couple of bottles of water in that shit that are frozen, it'll bring the temperature right down. I mean, and I can run that shit in the fucking you know, obviously 18.6 or whatever else, but it's a smaller container, so it heats up faster, and it's black, and you know, it absorbs fucking light, so it's just like, oh shit. You know, it's one of those things. So you adapt to your environment once again. You know, a couple bottles of water lasts 4 or 5 hours. It won't fluctuate too much. It's like the same effect that Bingus just said. So I got a double fucking the hell was it? Double fucking backwood. Shake him out like 2 fucking pieces. I was like, holy shit. Psyched. 2 for the price of 1.
Nice.
Ah,
I just want to
so
say,
yeah,
I just want to say something to chat. The Dutch oven is now known as the new COVID test.
Oof.
If she can smell that shit, she ain't got the COVID, right? You
Yeah.
can't smell or taste it, honey.
You can
It's
roll
good
blunts.
news,
Oh,
honey. Good
the
news.
taste it part, bro. You had to go there. You had to go there. That's gross.
I don't think it was
Honey, that you're
even
mad.
pre-COVID.
Trust
I don't think I've tasted a Dutch oven.
Oh God, I wouldn't want to, brother. God.
Be the last thing you tasted.
Oh, imagine that, and then after that, you just only tasted only that. Oh, fuck. He's terrible.
It's all fun and games until she gets you back.
Oh yeah, right. Do you sleep? Oh no.
I will
like,
say
what
it
the-
doesn't matter what we eat. We cannot compete with period farts, dude. Guys cannot
Oh,
even.
dude, no.
level.
Pregnancy
It's a whole
farts,
level.
bro. You shit me? Your wife get pregnant, bro, and she get the cravings of all
I didn't
kinds
even
of
see.
food. And
I didn't even see that coming,
ugh,
Smiley, and it turned my stomach a little bit.
Definitely from that left field there, kind of high
disgusting, bro.
and outside.
Disgusting.
Smiley
period
through the
thoughts, I was
fucking
like pregnant
haymaker and
thoughts, so
shit.
it's
Yeah.
nasty.
That one's called the red mist.
Ah. Either way, bro, it's
Exactly.
no good.
Exactly.
You do it to her, bro, she's gonna fucking get you back at the worst possible time. That's a real woman. That's how, when I'm married, I tell you right now, she doesn't be doing that shit.
It's
Well,
the
speaking
worst
about
when you're
frozen
spooning
bottles
and
of
you can
water-
actually feel it.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Speaking about frozen bottles of
Damn
water, all right, man, I'm jumping in here because I don't want to lose my thought. Frozen bottles of water here in the desert, I use that shit to lay on top of my soil
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
so that the cool draws down through the earth, you know, through my soil.
Oh yeah.
Now I do that a lot when I'm getting ready to take the plant down. I will put 2 of those in every day inside the soil, not in the soil, but just sitting on it. And then
So
what it's doing is it's cooling down my earth so that it's gonna I believe that it's gonna create some sort of a terpene
Oh shit.
product.
A little bit of cool shock.
So what
That's-
I was gonna say with
Yeah.
that whole temperature thing like that is if you can depict nature, right, as if like you were going into like the September into October, you know, Croptober fucking months.
That's why I do it.
Temperature, yeah, right. So
Yeah,
now when you
cool.
do something like that, I don't know if it really makes that much of a difference, like when you're doing it quickly like that, you know, just over you know, if you did it over a slower
Color.
period of time, possibly it would, you know, I don't know about color, definitely color.
The hell with that shit, man. I do it. That's what I'm saying. I do it.
I don't know about all the other shit, but like if you did follow like the whole outside thing, like where the temperature would drop, you know, as
And then I'll water right over the top of it, so it puts that cold water going right into it, man. That's what I do.
See, cooler water.
Whether I do it
mind.
on a slow motion time or not, it doesn't matter to me because I'm doing it just for the shock of it. You know.
Yeah.
I'm not looking for nature. I'm in the desert.
Well, that being said, you actually have 2 things that this doesn't have anything to do with like a vapor pressure deficit argument, but genetic wise, plants do make more resin in an arid, cool environment opposed to a humid, wet, hot environment. That's why you have Afghani hash plants and, you know, high latitude, high altitude plants that are better for hash production.
Exactly why I fucking put controllers in my tents, because if I'm running a strain like that, it may not want fucking this, you know, it may want a cooler temperature, a cool humidity, less humidity because of the fact that it's been like that for 2,000 fucking years and it's grown. You know what I mean? So it's pretty. You know, the plant will tell you what the hell it wants, and it's on you to play Mother Nature. I like that. I like that aspect. That's why I got fucking 6, 7 tents. So.
What did I tell you? Right now, see that? What did I say? That's why I offer a second chance right there, Bingus. I just happened to look down, check my messages from my IG there. My guest from tonight. I am so sorry, man. Had emergency last night. Fell asleep in the car at the hospital. I'm sorry.
Dude, wow.
That's why you don't get mad right there. That's
Yeah,
why
you don't
get
jump the
mad
gun,
right
bro.
there.
Exactly. I heard you talk about that earlier, and I respect that because of the fact that you don't ever know what's going on in someone else's life. You know, and you know, things don't always work out the way they're supposed to be in your life, but at the same time, you have to be fucking be able to accept the fact that things also don't work out in other people's life the way that they're supposed to be. So things come up. You know what I mean? And it's cool that you understand that. You say, I always give them a fucking, you know, but it's like Bingus's road rage. I'm the same way, Bingus. Fucking get out my way. Beep beep. Get the fuck out my way. I got places to be. I don't know how fast it's gonna get me
Man,
there.
I don't want
The
to
guy
see
behind me
scary
might get,
Bingus.
you know. Yeah, Bingus is
Bingus
probably
is
that guy
such a
that's like,
nice
get the
guy.
fuck, get fuck. No, I could see him being like, might want to fight you in traffic.
When I get on the car, it's very obvious to me that DNA does not twist the same for everybody. Period. And it's
for those who were born to ride.
Cool lately to keep. I mean, people with masks on when you're driving kind of worry me. I swear it does worry me a little bit. But other than that, I'm trying to be flexible.
These damn millennials.
Bingus, you're supposed to be the old guy that's like just, you know, taking it easy.
No, Bingus is that guy that looks around and goes, what the fuck?
Like, no, dude, we got plenty of time today. Like, we don't need to go that fast.
Dude, a couple of years ago, I almost got in a fight at a gas pump. I'm not kidding you.
Good for you.
Some old fuck.
The guy had to be like 18, I'm guessing.
No, man, he was my age. And we had, I got to tell you the story real quick. Gas lines really long. I got an old throwaway model. I don't buy new cars. I buy throwaway models. Okay. And some guy, you know how people park one in front of the other, right? Well, the guy in front of the guy left. So there's a space there, right? So I just zip in there and fucking bypass the line and take that space because the guy that was behind it was a truck getting all kinds of gas, was going to be there forever. And dude, this old guy jumps out of this 4-wheel fucking monster rig, right? Who he could never have made that maneuver ever, you know, right, with this rig. And he starts telling the guy, starts yelling at the kid that was putting gas in my car. And that was it. I just said, fuck. I pull out of the car. I go, you got a fucking problem, buddy. You talk to me. You don't talk to this kid. And the kid stops and pulls back. I go, keep pumping. He keeps pumping. I told this guy, dude, I will fucking kick your ass. Get in the fucking truck or be prepared for battle. And that motherfucker ran off like a little puppy dog and and pulls off and screams, fuck you, asshole, as he's leaving. I'm like, yeah, thank you. And the kid goes,
have a nice day.
The kid goes, thank you, man. I'm like, no, dude.
It's like, thank you. That happens actually more often than you think.
It's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, like, really, like, you know, he tucks his tail like a kid. No, it's fucking no, man.
Dude, anyway, I have post-traumatic stress, my friends. I do. I have it under control, but it will rage its head occasionally, you know. And I'm good for 30 seconds, believe me.
I don't like driving. I don't like driving.
I definitely get.
I don't like driving. That's all I'm saying. I drive way too aggressive, and I always have. I've always been in accidents, really bad ones. You know what I mean? Really, really bad ones. Like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'd be drag racing a car, or I fall asleep, or some shit, or something happens where the thing's down to the floor. It's fucking balls out. I wake up halfway through a fucking tree. It's like, oh Christ, you know what I mean? So it's just, yeah. I don't know. I think I like to go fucking where I need to get faster than you need to go because I don't know why. It's human instinct. It sucks. Road rage is a real thing. It's bred into you, bro. I don't know what it is, but like, if I'm behind a 25 mile per hour and if it's 30, I'm really mad. My mood changes.
Koski, I crashed my car going over 100 miles an hour and walked away.
Yep, been there.
And
me too, man.
I pretty much drive like an old lady ever since then, to be honest. I saw my life.
I stopped. Yeah, I stopped a whole lot, man. I stopped doing that shit and fucking around and and like going out and fucking partying and drinking and driving and being an idiot and not paying anybody any mind and whatever else, because that's exactly what happened. I fell asleep behind the wheel. I fucking got ejected from my car like 65 miles an hour. That shit, no joke. I woke up fucking half an hour later and shit. So like, it's some scary shit. You wake up and you're like, whoa, well, yep, don't know what happened. Like I'm still fucking lost. I still to this day have bits and pieces that add up finally, to like whatever. But yeah, after that point, I was like, oh, well, that was my one. I actually got away with that type of shit. So that was like my one. That's your one right there, bro. All right, fuck you. Like that's it. That's all you get. You got this one. I had a scratch on my wrist. That's all I had. A piece of glass went in my wrist. I pulled it out. It was a little fucking cut. No stitches, nothing. I had a huge lump. I had a big, huge knot lump on my fucking head though. My head hit a tree when I went out the car, so that sucked. But I was wasted, so it was like, oh well, the body's like fucking big mush pile, end up all fucked up. But yeah, that was the only thing that really saved me, But after that point, I was like, no, don't do that again, ever in your life. Like, don't do it. They try to charge me with all kinds of shit, like destruction of property. I'm like, I fucking hit a tree. Destruction of property. I own the car and fucking wrapped it around a fucking tree that has been growing there. But that's just the tree's still there. My car's not. Like the shit was in half. Fuck, guys. The guy was so funny. I went to court for a year for it. The judge finally was like, "Are you serious? He hit a fucking tree. You know what I mean? He crossed the line. You hit him with the fucking across the line." It was so funny. It was so funny. You're like, we've been here for a year. And you guys hit a tree. Like not a telephone pole, nothing. Like fuck off. Like get out of here. Give me $200. Okay. Bye bye. Good stuff. But yeah, that was my one time, and
almost 420.
I
guys.
still road rage.
Sweet.
It's almost 420. Let's get ready.
This is an honest, weird medical question, Bingus. Of anything you've ever tried for stress? Have you ever tried cannabis patches?
No.
So that way it's constantly always being uptaken subdermally or whatever.
Whoa.
No, I didn't even know they
fucking have those.
Yeah, I've seen them.
Cool. I take a heavy gel cap in the morning, and I smoke a ton of weed all day long. I'm about to start microdosing, hopefully by Friday.
That'll help a lot. That'll help a lot, bro.
I think so. I'm hoping it will.
It will. I'm
it's. I talk tough, but I've changed a lot since my heart surgery, guys. I mean, that incident that happened was kind of right after my heart surgery, which makes it even more fucking bad. You know what I mean? I mean, here I am just getting out of heart surgery, wanting to fight with a guy. It's not the type of guy that I profess to be. I would never even make that move today because my car wouldn't do it. I don't have a car that could, one of those little roller skates with wheels on it. I could just go in and slip right in there, and
fucking roller. That's funny you said the roller skate with wheels on it. My grandpa used to say the same shit. It was like a pregnant roller skate.
Pregnant roller skate. What? Thank you.
Yeah, you
get the terminology right.
That's funny. Oh wow. All right.
Dude, hey, it's 420 coming up. I'm gonna take a fat fucking dab and go to sleep.
That's great, man. The fact that Eagle just fucking posted in chat that he was gonna fucking text a fart in lines. I just couldn't hold it back. I was like, what the fuck? He loves it, he says.
That's right. Kinder
What the
Gross.
hell?
Good comment in this chat.
Oh, my kids would tell you some fucking stories about fucking me
That's
in public
fucked up.
farting.
It's real. Oh,
Oh,
man,
it's
it's a real
real.
thing. Oh,
It's a thing. Trust me, it's a thing. I will
That's
blame it
pathetic,
on
bro.
old
You gotta
ladies,
check yourself.
fucking you name it. I'll be like, fucking,
Oh, you
the
blame it.
louder the
Oh, you
better.
dirty
Yeah,
prick.
oh fuck yeah! If I get
You
a
are
look,
an
man, I am
asshole.
so like,
Holy shit. You're
I'll
like,
get
that
all
was her.
serious faced and be like,
Do you know what she takes in the morning? Like 18 fucking pills. I'm telling you, that was definitely her. Realistically, it was you cabbage eating ass, fucking ripping fucking farts in line, you nasty motherfucker. Goddamn. Jesus. Blaming the old
oh,
lady.
one of
not
my
that
The old
favorite.
man.
One of my
Fucking
favorite
jerk.
fucking fart stories just happened not so long ago. I actually was fucking at Walmart, and it was like a fucking nice, it was like a lengthy fart. And I had this cat lock eyes with me. So I'm in the aisle, and this guy's like crossing. He's like going cross, you know what I mean? Like, and like as he passes, he's like this
You're
with
like,
me.
He puts on a second mask.
yeah.
And we're
Shits
all
himself.
we're locking eyes the whole time, yeah. And I'm like,
That's
and he just
so wrong on all levels.
and I fucking he drew out just the most genuine laughter out of me. I had to fucking damn near sit down in the aisle, man. I was fucking laughing so hard. I'm like, I can't believe he wouldn't look away. He just refused to look away. He knew what was going on. He
This was
wouldn't look away.
this was out loud laughter too, right?
Yeah,
You're
he's
flirting
shitting
Oh
and
himself
yeah.
in public.
Oh yeah, deep
Oh, yeah.
belly laugh. There was
Locking
no
eyes in
hiding it.
public.
Everybody else
Oh,
must have been like, "What the
what the
fuck,
hell?
man?"
Ego,
Yeah, Eagle was flirting with a loudspeaker.
Yeah,
Ego, I'm
right.
laughing because you can tell like my grandson's shit. You know what I mean? He'll get this like fucking partially watery eyes and like a serious look on his face. I was like, I always laugh at him when I see him doing that too. So that's probably what that guy was doing. He's like, "Oh, I know
My
you're
daughter's
shitting
the
yourself."
same thing, bro. They go over the corner, they have this little fucking grunt to them. They're like shaking and shit, like, like, oh. And I'm like, okay, you good? And the eyes are all watery and fucking running. It's like, holy shit, you good, kid? And then you're like, so I can just
I
picture Eagle.
especially like the ones I can fucking fart and then hurry up and get around to the next lane where I know there's people and so I can actually view the response. Like, oh shit, what's I was like, damn.
The fuck?
You're more
You
blatant
are
about
a
it.
dirty friend. Yo, dude, never ever.
Crop
If
duster.
you do Uber or anything, this fucking guy's the worst guy ever. Okay, he'd be in the car with it. He's the guy that rolls.
I'm telling you what, if you're in a bathroom fucking singing a
Go ahead.
song in the fucking
Crop
John, I'll call your ass out in there too. Oh, buddy, you've really got some troubles in there, Beats. Beats
I'd
in
be
there.
like, don't talk to me. I'm trying to shit. God damn. Fuck, man. Because your bowels fucking obstructed. I don't know what's going on.
I'm waking here.
Yeah,
You know?
fuck, man.
Farting in the
Yeah.
making a fart sound in an elevator is always kind of, and then look at the guy like,
Oh, fuck. Shit, I don't know.
Oh, them are the best. Nowhere to
Oh,
run
those
there.
corporate
guys.
elevators.
420
Nowhere
guys.
to run, nowhere to hide.
Cheers.
Who did it?
Cheers, you guys.
420.
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
That thing is.
if you ever want
That fucking fart in an elevator thing is not right, though. You don't do that shit, bro.
If you
It
ever
could
want
be
to
a
get
20,
a child
20
to
30-story
laugh,
building.
just have them pull your finger and they just will laugh their ass off. Something about flatulence.
Oh, yeah.
Funny, I think. Overall,
My daughter fucking pulls up on me. She farts on me all the time. She's like, I farted. I'm like, yeah, no shit. Like, goddamn. What you do that for? Like,
I have a friend that I
Pulls
see
up
maybe
on
on like I don't know, maybe on every 5 to 10 year basis. But his thing about every time we see each other, he brings up the time that when we were in 4th grade, we had some integration with some nature park that the high school or the elementary school is located near. And I tried to sneak out a silent one. We were all in the forest floor being taught about, different, different physical states of elements, solid, liquid, gas, plasma.
He brought the gas, bro.
Yeah, you caught on to it. Thank you. And it couldn't have been more timed right, but we're talking about literally gas. And I try to sneak out a silent one, and it fucking vibrates the whole forest floor. And I make
What
like
the
one of
fuck?
those faces, like oops, you know. And my buddy still to this day, every time he sees me, he'll see me and do the whole and then start cracking up like Johnny just did.
Dude, that
the
what
best
the
one.
hell? Hollow floor.
I can top your elevator fart. I can top your elevator fart. And that is the fucking drywall or any kind of sheeting over the head fucking fart. When you're with your buddy and you're both fucking like this, and there's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. You're like, yeah, get that screw in there, buddy. Get that fucking
You're
screw
an
in there.
asshole, man. That's worse than locking the windows in the car.
That reminds me of some bathroom remodels I've done, and all of a sudden you get it's like,
Jesus
fuck. Was that
Yeah,
you?
dude.
My God. Oh,
Fuck, man. I'm waist height.
Uh,
Fuck. Oh, that's funny.
I got to go to bed, gentlemen.
Man,
I just want to say again,
my eyes are watering after that one.
thanks for the laughs.
Bingus,
And I
much
really
love,
want to
man.
give a big shout out to the chat room and your daughter. I really, Lexi, thank you so much for saying what you said. It really made my day. I just want you to know that. I don't know if she's still there. Tell her if she's not. But you did a good job there, Eagle. And all you boys in the panel here, keep up the great work. Keep doing things that make you happy, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
all right, you guys.
good slogan, bro. I like that. Cheers.
Cheers.
Good one, brother.
Always cool hanging out with Bingus.
Bingus is the man, bro. He has that radio voice, man. You know what I mean? He be talking about some shit. Then he gets all vulgar sometimes. It's funny. And then he's like, he's a cool shit, man. Like I've known him for a while now, many years actually. I'm probably looking at about, probably at least going on 4 years. So it's good shit.
Yeah.
What's up, Hamilton?
Well, everybody, I'm going to head out myself. I'm going to say peace and love always.
Yep.
Respect. Everybody on the panel, much love. Everybody out in the chat, keep doing good for people. We've got a lot of people out there suffering right now, especially down in Texas and across those cold states, on the east. There's a lot of shit going on. There's going to be people doing some stupid shit like starting their cars in their garages and dying. So keep your minds, towards that kind of stuff. Send some prayers out. I'll talk to you guys later. Bless.
Good to see you, Johnny.
Peace,
Johnny.
Cheers, bro.
Yeah, it's true. There's some crazy shit going on around the country.
Dude, that Texas thing, I watched videos earlier. I was like, holy fucking shit. Those things, I mean, like, they don't know any better. Those houses aren't equipped to fucking that cold shit
Well, they
like
got
that.
power. They got power, dude. My
and no power, so it's like the water going smashing through it.
They've been without
terrible.
power.
Oh, it's bad news.
For electric and water for like 3 days now. So
yeah, they were supposed to do that rolling fucking power thing, right? Which is like 12-12 or something, 12 on or whatever else. And I mean, like they were trying, and then it went like once off and then never came back on. Like, what the fuck happened there, bro?
Yeah, either way, it's pretty shitty either way. So I'm gonna check out too, man.
Suck your dick.
It's that time. Eagle, it's always fun,
yeah,
man.
I'm getting there in about 5 minutes.
Good to see you guys.
Cheers, brother.
Yeah.
Peace out.
Miley, much respect, brother. Thank you. Yeah, I should probably be winding it up myself. I gotta take some clones, mop out this tent over here, and get it ready for the next round. Yeah, lots of fun stuff yet to do. I like to work at night. There's less distractions. Well, used to be a lot less distractions. During the night, I got more stuff done.
Yeah. Get YouTube thing.
Still getting stuff done.
Yep.
It's all good though. I still get it done. Still get her done. Ah, man. man, fucking beast. Talk about overgrown. I got a couple. You see this fucking girl behind me? This one over here. Look, that's fucking right there.
Yeah,
Fucking stem on that thing, man.
Flower her out, bro.
Oh, that fucking. Yeah, she's going in tonight. I'm gonna fucking pull her down and actually just swazi the shit out of that thing. Throw it in there. She's way overgrown. Procrastinated way too long on that one. That girl right here. Luckily, this strain right here is nice and limber. She'll all bend. She bends nicely. So she'll be ready to fold over and flower.
Oh yeah.
Trying to keep that plant count down. Bigger plants, keep the plant count down. That way I can keep a larger library again of strains. It's the only way, with the plant count that you can keep your cup moms, as I call them. You know what I mean? Keep a nice variety of cup moms, and you can pull them out, veg them up nice and big, and still get some decent numbers.
Yeah, it's
taking my
different
quad down.
Sure.
Taking my quad down in that 4x4 to just one girl per light in some cases.
It's definitely it's a different ball game. It definitely is though. If you have multiple plants smaller fucking containers, it tends to be a little bit easier, I think, a lot of times, because a lot of times you have to veg the size of the container you have to do with big plants. I like big plants for that reason, but it's a different ball game. You know what I mean? You have to veg it for longer, I believe, on some aspects, and fucking train it out a little bit and this and that. And then you can fucking bang out a big ass plant. The 3x3s are no problem, but when you have like a 5x5 plant and it's one container, like a 15 gallon or something like that, or a 20 gallon, that's now some fucking some root mass you have to try to fill. For that plant to be.
Yeah, but we were talking. We're trying to achieve a perpetual harvest here. I don't want to waste all my numbers on like a once harvest and then hope until I get through to the next. I want to, I'd rather keep my numbers and pop, have them continuously popping versus
but you're doing one plant,
taking them all and throwing them a bunch of small and girls in one tent. I don't want to cash out all my numbers like that.
You're gonna do perpetual with just like one plant per tent, right? That size.
Yeah,
that's what you're saying, right?
Which leaves me plenty of time to veg up as long as I want,
Yep.
Because I've got the numbers.
I would say it's different, it's a different ball game, pretty much. Ends up being fucking, you get to achieve a definitely a different goal for that plant for sure. Because bigger plants, I like the bigger fucking plants actually. One plant per tent. I like that shit, but
it's a lot less water and too.
Yeah. Truthfully, even in cocoa, a couple of days, anyways. So good shit.
One thing that I always kind of really wanted to do is, and it has to do with having plants be smaller in a smaller pot, be lighter, be able to maneuver better. That Subcool did was he would always take plants out of the grow room, have like more photography lighting and like backdrops, and have like a macro camera that he had like a clicker camera button.
Mm-hmm.
And I just always like the ability to do that, take plants out of the grow room, do macro photography. Especially
he always had them in 10 gallons back then. He always bitched about his back hurting because he had to fucking lug them things out and take pictures of them. I'm 10 gallons of backbreakers when they're all wet.
I can't do that because I already have messed with back. So a 3-gallon pot, maybe if I kind of like the 5-gallon talls, the tall 5 gallons. I like those, but yeah, 3-gallon pot is usually my go back to. Anytime I switch it up and try to go in bigger pots, I seem to always like plants that are in 3 gallons better.
I like 6-gallon pots, pretty good. 5-gallon air pots, like those. But 3-gallon
pots. I used to crush it with the 3.5s air pots.
Yeah.
I used to love them things. And I've actually thought about going back to them, to be honest with you, because they do close to what I could do in the 10s. It's just a lot more water.
I just did 4 of those.
A lot more
Yeah,
slower watering.
Fuck yeah.
Because with the tank treads, they're just where the fuck. I think I had one. I had one somewhere, but they're this material. Oh, fuck, here's a stack of. Here's a fucking stack of the fucking half gallons. But this material here, back when I was using like the Pro Mix, if you let that shit dry up, get too dry, it'd want to run to the edges and out them holes. And it fucking, so you had to like baby it, slow that water down. And that's why I love the pots, but the watering just took too fucking long. But now that I'm in a chunky cocoa, something that will, even dry kind of just water through, I'm thinking about maybe switching back to them. I'm actually thinking about getting like a Floraflex collar and letting them like fucking just constantly drip through. That. Nice little drip.
Great way to, yeah. That shit works for sure. Yep. Yeah, I like those pots.
Got some monster those pots. I got fucking 6 of them bitches that are what I think they're the 15s, which they're equivalent to the 30s. I mean, they're fucking huge.
15. If you have 15 gallon fucking air pots, holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's huge, bro.
Yeah, they're like 26 inches tall, and they're almost like 16 to 18 inches across. Yeah,
that's fucking huge.
You can grow a banana tree. Grow a banana tree in
God damn.
I probably.
Yeah, what the hell?
My buddy gave them to me. He was using them for moms. He's like, you want these things? I'm gonna fucking throw them out. I'm like, fuck, I'll take them things. I looked him up, man. He paid $450 for a set of 8 of them things at one point. I'm like, you nuts? I'll take them.
Shit. Yep.
I actually talked to fucking Coot. Coot talked me into fucking using them for earthworm bins. Even though they're all holy and as holy as they are, he said that as long as the worms are happy and it stays moist in there, that they'll stay right where they are. But moreover, it won't get saturated. They're nice and airy. He said they'd be too happy in there because of the aeration. Maybe I'll put them to use for that.
Especially if you have more than one, you can do both.
Either that, or I might just like fucking take a couple of these bitches and put them in one of them and stick it outdoors.
Going back to what you already started doing though, one plant under a light. The best plant I ever did that with was DNA chocolate. And I did the same thing. That plant almost kind of got out of control where I got tired of always spinning it around looking for smaller branches growing on the inside of it. And it was mainly super soil with a couple other supplements, and maybe I got little hypochondriac with the plant and misdiagnosed things and might have put something in it that really wasn't treating a deficiency or a lockout with. It's just something I might have thought the plant needed and already was there. But I still got, this is pretty early on, first time I even grew one plant under one light, and I got 13 ounces off of it. So under 1,000 HPX. So, but in the description for Chocolate, it does say that it's heavy yielding and it's easy to grow. So probably half the work.
On one of those 5-gallon air pots, just like that, I got 17 ounces.
Oh, this wasn't it was in a 10-gallon smart fabric pot. Smart, right? Oh.
I like the air pots versus the smart pots, just because they're like the ones. Shit, them babies right there. The 1/2-gallon ones, which are equivalent to, if I remember right, a 2-gallon pot as far as like aeration. Them things are fucking 10 years easy old. 10 years easy old. I dare you to get a fucking
Fabric
10
pot.
years out of a fabric air pot. Yeah, you ain't gonna do it.
And I have seen people use Walmart fabric bags as improvised smart pots too.
I've seen that shit, bro. Yeah.
I've actually done that, to be honest with you. It worked. It did.
I would just
It
worry
worked
about
fine.
I
color of them.
don't know if he wants to be
The dye
shouted
coming
out
out.
for that, but that was Canadian Jay that was doing that, and I learned that from.
It worked fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, guys,
It's
I'm out of here
funny.
myself. Cheers,
Yep.
Eagle.
Peace out.
Red Pill.
Yep.
Chat. Later, guys. Much love.
Yep.
Bukowski.
Thank you, buddy.
Nice seeing you, brother.
You too. Cheers, bud.
Green 13 in chat. He's been MIA the last few days. Hopefully he's well, doing well. Yeah, should wrap it up though. Mr. Red Pill, it was a nice pleasure to have you pop back in tonight. Glad you did. Glad you did.
Yep. Definitely. I had fun. Cheers to everyone in the chat, and I'll see everyone later. Peace out.
Good night, bro. Well, that wraps up what is it? 326? Yeah, I think it's officially 326. Actually, I had to check. Holy cow. He's in chat. I see him. He hasn't been on though. Yeah, I see him. He's been in chat. He's definitely been in chat, but he hasn't popped in to say his good morning. You kind of get to miss that little UK accent occasionally there. I like it. I told him at one point he's the voice of reason anymore in my head when when I think something's wrong, I'm actually kind of hearing the Green 13 voice. Come on, man. You don't want to do that. Happiness without guilt. Your new name. I need to put you on the shout out list. Welcome to the show, by the way. Where the hell is my shout out list? It's way over here. Sorry, guys. I kind of moved the setup while I was on there and left the shout outs list behind. But welcome to the show there. Welcome to the show. I gotta go back and look there. So I forgot already. That's why I got the list, right? Where did you go? Happiness without guilt. That's who I was talking to. Welcome to the show. It's a long one. Is this your first time to the show, Happiness Without Guilt, or is this your just first time saying it alone? Either way, welcome. Get some fucking tunes, get these shout outs going with. Thank you, Sir Hal, for showing up. Thank all of you guys for showing up. Night after night, you guys are pretty amazing people. I appreciate y'all. That's why I do the shout outs. So I've always said you guys should be very vocal with the things in your life that you're happy about. Speaking gratitude aloud will take you a long, long way. It's a good tune. This isn't the one I thought it was, but it's a good start. I like this version. Hopefully this is the version. They actually got some sub cool in here. They cut off to the video. Thought that was pretty badass. Some dope. Ancient soul grown. You got a good one too. Clear my throat. Wobby, Sean, Ben's, Rescue Ready, Roadside, Notorious Nugs, Magma, Seeds, Father and Son, Trimming Tutorials, Dub T Day, man, Cottonmouth, tongue tied already. Legends, right here. Who's that? Who's that? That's a buddy. It's the weed nerd. I think they modified this video and threw him in, but that's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Miss brother. Jose Martin Perez, Doggo the Hut 420, Buck, Chiba Man, GR 420, Community Videos, GMO, that is, Detroit River Rat, Louis Garcia, Michael P, AJ Everyday, Captive Audit, Cheddar Bob 13, Maine 420, Med Grower, Cookies, Coop, J Kendricks, In for the Grill, Backwoods All Good, Sally Mansell, Adam, Chanel Simpsons, 15 Monkeys. I believe that's right. Ganja Roach, Kazoo, Aaron, Burning Shrooms, Mr. Lincoln's Thinking. The Grow Tent, the 420 Grow Tent, Angel Studios, MG, Paul Diella, John Fleming, Dankovich, Chemo F Sky, Fiber, Flower, Paul P, Seldom Seen, Elevated, Lenny, Organic, Sunman, Sunny, Chiba Sunny, Jeff Popelic, Ricardo, Sosa, Dan J, Earth Friendly, Farming. I hate this last part of it. Such long names. Candy Forest Farmer, fuck all that B. The Misfit Grower, Jason Lime 512, Snake Eyes, Northern 446, Jason Greystone, Stony Baker MD, Stony Creek, Jason Sonic, French Dwellers, Tarzan Superman, Old Man Hammerhash, Freebird, Mo Grower, Matty Gar, Simple Man, Survival Time, Tim Blake, Gulf Coast Chronic, Stink Fat, Caballero, Harley Grower, Jen God, Jason Lime, 512, again, Steve Collins, just Steve Collins, Major Lane, too long, Steve, Todd Kendricks, Property Maintenance, Sharpie, The Island Haze, Scuba Steve Speaks, J.R. Ream, Randy K, getting ready to change the song. Piff 1000, Ace Boog, 3223. Wake Up, Captain Freedom B, Puffer Smiles, 15 Digit, Michigan Ganja Mook. Right there. Hash, Fred G, Super Bob. There we go. Shots fired. Grosky 808, Weekend at Bernie's, K-Bag, Justin Station, Strong Style with Zippy, iMedic 31, Honesty, K-Hal, Me All Flower, Brent Boog, Todd Kendricks, Newton, KNT, Chris D, True CM, Bowtowns Foe, Natty Dread, Barbara Walters, Ancient So Grown, Kevin Jiu-Jitsu, Canna Health and Happiness, Berserk 215, Celeb, Low Cut, Albert Trenley, Mo Manic, Med, RZ, Raz, Banshee, that is Helen, Huge Anus, James T, Adit, Atomic Spoon, Miss Jill, Big Daddy, LT Gardens, High Flower 420, Lobster Brush Bro, Mother Tree Maine, Red Pill, Yo Boy, Roy Boy, Aesthetic, Shannon Gibbs, Ruhan, Rick W, Comfortably None, One Smoke Away, The 840 Show, Rick Lamb, Canvas Pill, K Rolling, Worthy Buzz, Logan, Man 81, Bill 8 Flower Patsy, The Entourage Effect, Warren Dixon, Pink Lady Luck, El Mondo 420, Surrounded by Keith, Ferrari Farms, Fringe Dweller, Single Fathers, Happiness Without Guilt, Welcome. Back to the normal. Sub Cool, D's House of Dank, Mama Law 710, Scarecrow 420, Green Thumb Bomb, Christina MG8, 89, Unplugged 705, Medical McGullicuddy, Rick T, the Rebel, the 9G207, Fabian Salinas, Dave's not here, Tom Spooko, Greg Walker, Mendo Dope, T-Dog, Dung Beetle, Red Eye Jedi, Grows, Mother Nature, Justin Conway, Duckweed, Run Boy, 7426, Justin Gooder, Strongman, Okie Grower, 75, Corey Trevor, Michael Wallace, Mole Vision 420, Who's Your Cat Daddy, Taco Don Slug, Rick S, Into Bushes 827, Jane Simmons, Kevin Hahn, World's Last Hope, Pat's Fan 420, Biominter, Dirt Road Dude, Kanashiba, Jose Ramirez, Red Eye Rustler, Dan Bioplin, Dr. Buzz Lightyear, Acetone, 710 Canuck, Ken the Queen, Genetics, Stabby, Tanaze, Fumidor, Dirtman, Dan Keitha, Black Sales, Mr. Bosilla, Zen Premium Gardens, Rasta Bob, Rasta Jess, Soil, Roost, Smell, Tubes, Tyler, Frosty Buds, North Michigan Micro, Ouija Buds, Storm T, Roy, Big Jar Grows, JC, Modern Genetics, SoCal, Weed Nerd, John, Laz, PPJ15, Green County Grower, CJ Apple, Perfectly Imperfected, Dollar Tree Grower, T1 Productions, Tank Grower, DOA, Grown Meds with Mr. Brother Deep, Miss Nudie Grows, I Grew Some, Johnny Candice, Nutrient Shootouts, Naughty Nicky, Zoe and Slammer, NNY, Pixel Monkey, St. Bernard's Observation Booth, Clover 420, High Spy, Aldridge 25, Madam Cheese, 2 New Mo Grower, The Kind of Cry, Loki Grows, Cass, This Guy, Burton 79, Polish Hammer, Midwest Outlaws 31, Voodoo Ultras, Fresno Nerds, Cali Connection, Wolverine Grown, Big Jar Grows, Jimmy One for Life, Louis Wayback Farmer, D Block, MMP Nations Creations, Amber Lalana, Psychedelic Warlock, Artist LD, Sir Sticky Rob, Big Dave 420, Brent Wendell, Big Ed 1961. Next one. Manawani G3, The Green Click, J&K Triple G, Mr. Sprinkly, Brittany and Tyler Teasley, Hope Farms, Lisa G, John, B2 Crazy for You, BG, WG420, Dr. Budswell, Purple Thumb OG, Antro, Sensimilia, Antro, Suggest Face 420, Besco Grower 420, Sir Howe, Trey Valone, Keep It Real, Hayerton 420, Zeb Zeppelin, Audit Everywhere, BT Double D Grows, Fingers, Green Puffin Man, Alex Boyka, Chef Life, School of Crop, because I love it, Green Mountain Grower, Southwest Okie, Reels 100, 212, Andy Man, Miranda Family Farms, Page Farms, Me All Flower, Ryan Henderson, Green 13, New Sailboat Winds, Kingdom Macroponics, Indra, Michigan Natives, Mary Jane's Medgarmers, Dreamer 77, Double D, Bad Bunny Nutrients, Mr. Green Pots, Mr. Green Nugs, from 619 to 664, Spaniard, Kruger Jones, and the Grove, Papa G Grows, Raz, Joe Grows, Cass, The Grow From Your Heart Podcast, Lily Luna, The Green Med Flock, Jeremiah Miranda, Sony Creek Lost Art, Mr. No One, LG 420, Giant Mike, Prometheus Soil, Jason Isome, Hey Win, David Colby, Mason 662, Scroggy McScroggerton the Poet, The Goddess Grows, Kaylee, Chad and Brad, Family Farms, Polly P. Dior, Kevin Jodry, Mike Honcho, Jay Huggins, UDA, Green Tree Hugger, Kush Cloud, Joshua Seensland, Oak Home Buds, Warren Nelson, Cam Wood, Maine Mystic, Show Love Always, Kelly Stone, Texas OG, Chuck Norris, Sarge S, Claire Fresno, Happy Guy, 311 Mix Up, Kinder Grows, Evergreen, G's Friends, and Tree, MMJ, Matt S, Ball, Dragonfly Beam, Justin Meds, Travis Wells, Lucky Mike, Eric Ferguson, Seattle Chronic Seeds, King Chronic Titan, that's Blessed Coast Seeds, Shingle Gas, Bavasso for Life, John Smith, Tommy Tricode, Spoke King, Raz, Pop Little, Slow Roll, Spiky Pilot, Oscar Green Jr., Matt Sealberg, Endo 11, Stephanie B, Shark Pulley 989, Von Braun, Sovereign Garden, Stoner Nation 420, Joe Y, Bugs 1313, Grower, Painted Lady, Frank Booth, Jay Myers to Mid, the Chat, Mr. Manny D, Bagsy, Dr. GGC, Strutter 911, Dutch Grow 420, Scallywag 420, Abolish Farms, Skill Bull 1, Med Grower 1, Empire Breeding Co., Fagroli, Lost Leaf, Liam Mast, Danny Danko, B Bear 7, Ali Noble, CK, Tom Turndead, Looney Jester, Smoking Whisk, Small Town, Tim S, Mr. Lazy, Raptor Grows, Rob, Automation is Freedom, Robert Hazelton, Door Michigan Quarter, Double Tap, Michigan, Mr. Green Thumb 420, 808, Rooting Prospect, Can Bus Driver, Hating Life, Kenny 710, Operation Grow, T-Bed, TM 42696, Rude Nuts, and Hammer Emails. Thank you both. Dr. Scrambles, BB Moonrocks, GHF, Double J, Bio Greens, Stealth Grower 56, Hanky Stanky 420, OGKP, Ganja Nana, Your Mama, Georgia Joe, Roy Rodriguez, Boy, B Growing, Nature's Best Nugs, Killer B Grows, Ganja Wizard, Husky Gardens, Nut Tree 420, Dr. Ooh, Soil Life, Bully 4 Life 420, the Jeffro 420, B the 698, Dr. Franklin Booty, Goddamn My Bay, Ted's Test, the Riffin' Fat Boy, Jack Greensock, 420, 420. We Boom Farms, Charlie Farms, 420, Aldridge, 25. Smarley's Garden, JD's, Misty's Nugs, Smoke and Grow, Fraser, Grokoski, Twisted Roots, Baited Farm, 420, Jeff Jarowski, Genetic Memory Farms, Evolve, 420, Cameron, Mr. Bagseed, Jill Carter, Mystic Marks, Mystic Grower, TW, Ginger Snaps, DTE, Groze, Rick Wolf, DLP, 2372, Ned Denver, Mike Denver, Sergeant Pepper, 420, Candy Trooper, Blind Cat, 420, Light Up Again, Tim, hopefully you are doing well, my friend, UKSI 420, Buddha Boy, Devin Shipwreck, Medical MJ, Budsville, USA, Resurrection Prophet, Chris Martinez, Date Man 420, Date Man Dan, Red Side Farms, The Good Life, Joni Bell, Chicha B, the Most Hated Grower, the Major General 420 Army, the American One in chat, Crystals. W Digger 714, Serates, Canino, Genetics, Mountain Skies, ready hit that hot fire, Chris Murtium, and Save Robbie, Sergeant Live, Happy Cam, Finger Lakes Finest, Ridge Pet, Dozer Moon, Southern VT Grower, Choose Medical, Jer Bear, +1, Mushroom, Secret City, Pioneers, My Little Tent, 2042, Space Walker, Christian Monk, Tree Walker, T. Barrington, Heart and Soul Homegrown, Mike B, T. Dwayne, East Coast Will, Heidi Day, Galactic Gardens, John Smith, Liptus, My Natural Farms, Pacific Northwest Seeds, Ross, Kaya, Paul, Lemon Hoko, Trench Digger, Rita's Juicy Life, Richard 420, Grant Mary Bond, Sammy Sizzle, 81, 9-inch Colas, Chris Mo, DK Trades, Vision Creator, Guru, Kind Brew, Cannon Nation, Jay, Crystals, Jay, Dan the Indoor Grill, man, Jay, Gromies Homies, Hamilton Grows, Clip Smoke, Keystone, Canna Flag, PA, Big High 710, Eugene Greenleaf, Ostru K, Hustle, Fred Darn Carlos, North Arizona Beer Grow 420, No Sellout, Jesse Boy, Gosh Dang Yeti, Introvert Genetics, Soso J, Vixen Robin, Killer 8 Mo, James Buttercreek, C-Dub from NorCal, the Pharmacy Seed Bank, Dreadhead, Smokey 616, Curtis Mayhem, Matt Myron, Morte, Gray, Heyman, Stephanie Dora, Antenna Seeds, Vapcarious K, Mike Rubles, the Drew Bear 420, Maxi 751, Lawrence Gonzalez, Slow to Get Up, Crystals, Stu Moo, Papaco 719, Banquet Shake, baby, Old Smoke, PWC Grown Buds, Laura Wash, Mr. Weed Blunt 713. Old Smoke, Chad Westport, Hacho Grown, Flora Nugs, My Little Piece of Heaven, Pungent Sound Seeds, Goliath Grower, Richard T, Chrissy Wannabe, Mr. Soul, Food Spectrum, Gone God, Lori Hanson, Rio, 2,000 Years of Tradition, Mr. D. Conley, Pimp Jam, McBody Face, Show Me Sasquatch, Fuck Google and You, I'm Going Well, Canadian Restore, Dirt Farm, Poor Dirt Farmer, Carl Wright, Zephyr, Humble Farms, Crystals, Tannery Farm, Seldom Seen, Oak Park Gardens, Hell, 9782, Skunky Packs, Martial Artist, 2012, Micro Slave Hefner, Daniel McDizzle, Medically Fit, KGB, Robert, Mr. Green Fingers, motherfucking Thomas, Rancho, Costa Plenty, Monkey Balls, Andrew Champlin, Bobby Lynn Meads, Trench Digger, Matt, Mr. Mac, Bobby Lynn, goddammit, Tony Lake Baloney, Bill Bill S. Damn. Cottonmouth. Terrible. Weed Peas, Tater Delicious, Minty, Country Roots, Huron Fire Genetics, Earth Creeper, Big Brave 420, Teeny Weeny 101, Buds and Hazards, Mr. Club 14, Bearded B-Man Fire 616, Not Up, Max Screwman Ruby. Hopefully you are doing well and everything is okay. I'm happy to reschedule. Timothy McKimmons, Neo, Justin Beans, Chronic 88, Fat Belly, Real, Jennifer Steele, Cannabis, Turp Farmer, Shannon Stevens, Carlitos, Latinos, Gator Country, Mr. Speed, Wolfstein, Firesaw, Wooly Wookie, The Goddess Grows, Rasta Bob, White Feather Grows, Burning Shrooms, Tone Grows, Zinc, K-Man Grows, BX Gunner 81, Smith Dude, Noob Grows, Sean McCann, J Monks, Dankajena, Walla Walla, Canna Grow, Fall Dog, Huron, Cannabis Council, Lissa Parish, Rock Fam, Justice Mick 420, Ben, Fresh Grow, Crystals, Thriving Herbs, Hi Boy, Your Mailman Grows, We Be Growing, Australian Grow, Love for the Plant, Argo American, Love Smart Poker, Love for the Plant, I already got you. Smart Unfrozen Caveman, Hawaii's Highest, Surfcraft, Micro, Goon, Jeff Lowenfels, Mobius Grows, Dank, Brownies, Dan D, Elliot Harkins, Mystic, Flavor, The Foraging Gardener, Overwater, Overkill, Seattle Steve, Shadow, Warrior, Valley Green, 514, Amelia Jensen, Oz, Indica, Dr. MJ, Coco, Brandon Russ, Matthew Gates, D's Bags, Drone Sour, Shotgun Willie, Dank Yoda, Jay Simmons, Sherbro Grows, Clackamas, Coop, GJ, Conley, ATJ, Late 1978, Michigan Grown Buds, Your Boy, Roy Boy, Delta 9, Jay McDaniels, Clackamas 420, Stinky Colas, Dylan Seinfeld, PFC Farms, Husky Garden, Sun Grown 707J, 8 Dro, J420, Cascadian Grown, Tito's McGee Garden, or 4 Plants A, Weedworks, Captain Scrog, Skunky Buds, Hans Warrior, Jakey Young, Terry Lee Live, Gasser Tempe, Annie N, D Urge, Green Jr., Leon from All Purpose Plus, Green Goose, 11 Smiles 11, Bindu Buds, Michael Russell, Rose, last but not least, Weedus 207, Crystals. You guys have a good night, man. I appreciate you hanging out. Thank everybody on this list for everything you guys do, hanging out with me night after night, fucking contributing to the show. Just more of just hanging out. It makes this thing go. I appreciate all of you. Please tell a friend. Have a great day. Please do something nice for you, somebody. Random acts of kindness do save lives. This is the end of your day. Get some rest. Thank you guys. All in random order tonight, huh? Thank you guys very much. I am out of here. You guys have one amazing, what is it? Oh, it's Thursday. Is it Thursday? Friday? I'm fucking tired. I gotta get some work done so I can get some rest. You guys have a great day. Love you. I am out of here. Cheers.